Hello.
Hey, friend.
Hi.
Hey, friend of the show. This is
Oh,
Adam
God.
Taylor of the Anxiety Issues Podcast calling Jolene. Is this who I'm speaking to?
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, I heard today is a special day for you. Today's your birthday, right?
It is. I am 30.
Happy birthday, dog. Welcome to your back hurting
Thank
randomly.
you. I'm actually in the ER right now.
Yeah.
You in the
Sounds
ER
about-
for real?
Sounds about right.
I swear to God. Bone, I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Sounds
I
about
don't
right.
even
It's
want
your birthday.
I
Happy
don't even
birthday.
want to ask you what happened. Do you need to just text me?
I'm going to text you on the side. But yes, I am in the ER on my 30th birthday, y'all.
Oh my God, I don't even know what happened. Well, I just wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday on the show. I found you in
Thank
the ER.
you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night and kill the show. I can't wait to see it.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Love you too. Bye, guys.
That was wild.
My dog said she in the ER on
right.
30. I ain't surprised.
Listen, I like to have.
I just wanted y'all just gotta put Jolene in the song. The song in. I love Dolly Parton. Jolene.
Listen,
Jolene. If
I
I hear
love-
that name, I have to sing it.
Everybody does. That's the only time I've ever heard it, other than homie. But it's dope to have an ex you still cool with, just like on a mature. Like me and her don't have no beef, no nothing, and no. I think that's really really dope. So I just wanted to wish her a happy birthday. But shit, I ain't know she was in the fucking ER. Only me, bro. Like I need a reality show. I got the wildest life ever. But yeah, man, a couple things I just want to say. I know we getting, by the time this airs, it'll be after New Year's. Do y'all got any New Year's resolutions, or do like I just have some shit I want to stop next year? Like not necessarily me, but for other people. Do y'all have anything New Year's y'all want to see stop or start?
I got to keep a few. You go ahead, though.
You can go first.
Nah, just for me personally, bro, like I told you, I go through depressive states a lot. So my New Year's resolution is to be nicer to myself and isolate more.
Right.
And read more. Yeah, I want to read more and watch less TV. Yeah, just detach a little bit more and get more in tune with self. I think that's super important, and not a lot of us. It's funny that if you ask most people, like, how often do they just stop throughout the day and just think, or how often do you just sit and think? And most people would tell you they don't.
Right.
You feel me? Because we're so consumed with everything around us. So I think my New Year's resolution is to think more, dude, and think more, educate myself more, and detach from the social norms a little bit more. But yeah, that's it. And to like continue to, I've been in the gym pretty heavy as of late, to keep that going and just develop consistency, because I think I struggle with you know how people, that's why I don't do diets, because diets are like temporary.
Yeah, but
and they don't. So it's like, it's more, I'm trying to change my lifestyle in general.
a diet can become a lifestyle.
It
though.
can,
be,
but yeah, it usually starts as a diet and then it becomes a thing.
which I need to adapt.
Yeah,
quickly.
And I think it's more so how you speak and what you say, how you speak it. You feel me?
Right.
Because if you like I'm trying to take, like I'm taking the word. See, I was just about to do it now. Taking the word "try" out of my vocabulary.
Yeah,
because when you announce that you're trying to do something, you're already admitting that you're on the way to failure. In a
Right.
sense.
The potential for failure is high.
It's
in your
higher,
mind.
right, in
Yes.
your mind. So you just got to say you're doing.
Right.
And I want to do more of that. But other than that, I think, yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
I think I'm gonna have a girlfriend by the end of next year too.
That's not we not gonna.
That's
do
gonna
that.
happen.
See, you was
gonna
on a good positive.
But I think I got to get in rhythm first too, and that's on my list too, is to get in rhythm with that starting now.
Right.
But I'm just, I don't know. You get tired of, spinning your wheels.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I not early next year though. I think by this time next year, I'll be locked in.
She gonna be white.
I don't know what the hell she gonna be.
Just fucking.
Yeah. I don't know who she gonna be, but she gonna be worthy, because I think I'm an amazing boyfriend, so she got to be dope too.
Right.
Plug the light in, man. We ain't even lit up in here.
I don't even know how to plug it up.
That motherfucker right there on the floor.
I don't see none of that, brother.
It's right there.
By me?
Yep, on the foot.
Oh, okay. Tania, as I get up and grab this plug on our Ghetto Podcast, what's your New Year's?
We ain't even ready for.
Right. What is your New Year's shit?
I go into the new year the same way. Ever since I turned 30, I go into the new year the same way. To go with the flow of trusting my intuition, because I have never steered myself wrong when I fully went with what I wanted to do.
Right.
I want to continue that. There are some legal things I want to go ahead and get in order, you know.
Restraining orders? Who fucking with you?
No, I just got, you got kids and
Right.
separating stuff like that.
I got you. Child support for somebody. Well, you
No,
have a rough year.
no. I don't really believe in that too much.
You don't believe in child support?
Not legally through the. I feel like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. He's an amazing father. So
Oh,
I
okay, well
couldn't
then,
take
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't, yeah, because it all depends on the type of father. I'm either
And
completely against it or for it, depending on the type of father.
Yeah,
you are.
I completely believe in co-parenting, meaning, the mom 100% normally is like the automatic caretaker, and that ain't the case. You're
Oh, definitely not in my case.
No, I'm saying, like that's how people assume. So if you have them for 2 weeks, they're totally yours, and if I have them, they're totally mine.
Right,
and I want
right.
it to be equally separate like that,
Right.
so that I still have time for me. You know.
What's the longest y'all go? What's the longest y'all go complete swap?
Well, we have never really complete swap.
Okay.
Not so far, because my little one, she's just turning 3 next month.
Okay.
So every day he sees
You got
the
3
kids.
y'all?
Yeah.
You got done fucking.
Yeah.
I thought you had older kids. How old are your kids?
9, 6, 3, 3, 6, 9.
3. Oh, man. One more time.
Yeah.
Coochie just got done
No,
popping.
oh, man. No, I'm old. That shit bring up a song in my head.
Yeah.
That
No.
dog fresh off the hospital bed.
But
You got kids that ain't talking clear.
Yeah.
now that little girl can
you
talk
still got
clear.
a kid with a leapfrog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got her tablet. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
But
that.
I just bought a book this today. I do the personality. It's called like Enneagram. It's like your personality type, and it was a self-care book for your personality type. Finding how to make sure you take care of certain parts of yourself. So like I'm an enthusiast. That's the one I'm labeled as. So a lot of things I do based on my own enthusiasm, but I have to remember that my intent is genuinely enthusiastic and another person's intent may not be.
Gotcha.
So you have to, so like we was talking about earlier, I be feeling energy. So I'm going to make sure in the new year,
yeah.
I don't let anybody else tell me that energy's wrong, that I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
You just gonna go with whatever the moon.
No, you walk in, you can
I
feel
feel
the
you.
vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Like,
normally, you'll try to, I don't want to be here, and somebody be like, no, you off. No, you're normally not off.
yeah.
If I told you I was going to start my year off with a 3-month fast from sex, you would call me Cap. You'll say I was capping?
No, at our age, that's very possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm doing too.
Retraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, retraction first 3 months. That's why I say I just think, bro, like,
But that's a try.
huh?
That's a try. You know how you going to do a diet?
No,
you
no.
gonna try.
No,
to-
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I've done it before. I'm going to do it, and I think,
You got to get clear for the new year.
yeah, exactly. And if
The
you
right person run up on you, that bitch is over.
No.
But that's why I'm also changing my number too.
Right.
And it's just within that 3
prevent
months,
that.
nobody will have my numbers to even contact me for that. No social media, none of that shit. First 3 months of the year, and I just think
That's
if you're gonna manifest something or ask for something, you got to put yourself in position to be ready for it.
Let me ask you a question, because your job is similar to my job as far as we get. I want to get off social media so bad. I just be wanting to disappear into the dark and no one know where I'm at. But how do you do that when a majority of your clients hit you on social media?
You have to hire somebody to run your social media. And the thing about social media right now, though, especially Instagram, it's not even effective for marketing anymore because they got everything shadow banned. If you trying to post something or promote something and they see that you're trying to promote something, they're not going to let anybody see it unless you pay for it anyway. And I think like if you do hair, your work speaks for itself. Like for me, I don't want anybody talking for me on my social media because you're not gonna sound like me. You might say some lame shit, but what I will do is I got a whole phone set up. I'm already prepping for this. I changed my number tomorrow. I got a whole phone set up for that. Social media already on it. What I'm gonna do is send you what I want you to post, and I'm gonna send you the caption too, and you just post it. Now I don't have to deal with looking at the comments. I don't have to deal with any other the criticism or none of that shit because I don't see it. Out of sight, out of mind.
I have pushback for both of you.
Go ahead.
I understand why anyone would want to get off social media. It's the most fugazi thing of all times. You
I
get what
just
I'm
be
saying?
feeling like I have to disappear
But
sometimes.
As new podcasters,
Oh,
you are
yeah.
now paid, or you are working on a career that involves the internet, no matter how much you like it or don't like it. In fact, you need to internet more. You have to be in on everything that happens. People turn to you for the new. You need content. You are a content creator.
But guess what? Guess what?
What?
The pushback for that is that there's 3 of us, right? And just hold on, just like I can hit you and say, "Hey, bro, what's the topic tonight?" And you can say Russell Wilson. I can go read up on that specifically and be good.
But the better podcast makes for when you're not texting me, when you hit me up and like, "Hey, bro, I got one," and you say, "Hey, I got something." Instead of it, you get what I'm saying. You research because you gon' whatever you might find something interesting that I don't give a shit about,
Correct.
but it makes a dope conversation, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So I understand why anyone would want to get off the internet, but once you become a part, we're no longer observers of the internet. We're now people who get observed on the internet. So you just have to figure out a way, whether it's logging off briefly or maybe for a period of time you check back in with it. You get what I'm saying?
Or only just on there for work-related content.
I understand you disappear, but
Fuck that shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the weather. And y'all could do the rest of the shit. I got the weather and I got motherfucking the zodiac. I got the what they call it?
The astrology.
Astrology. I got the horoscopes. I got horoscopes
Oh
and
yeah,
weather.
you got the horoscopes.
Yeah.
antisocial people on the podcast. This is insane. I don't have any New Year's resolutions. I believe that if you take the same self into next year, you're gonna do the same shit. That's why New Year's resolutions really don't mean anything. I have certain goals and stuff, shit that I'm working towards, and monetizing the podcast is one. Definitely diving into researching more so you can have better conversations. Hopefully getting guests on the podcast and just continue to build on the snowball of my music. But go ahead, what you got?
I have been being better and not being so because I'm weird on social media. For the longest, I didn't even use Instagram,
Right.
and then one day I just started again. But I've been like following more people, and I've been having some high following people hit me up.
Right.
And so
And you have to engage and
I've been
encourage and
engaging,
turn them
and
into the show.
I
and
have definitely been
Right.
doing
I don't
that.
care if we got to do a hair segment. I'll sit here and listen to you and your hair guests talk about how I don't give a shit what it is. As long as it makes for good content. You know what I mean? Do you have any critiques on your podcast personality so far? Now that you watch back, is there anything that you dislike so far about your podcast
No, because it's
personality?
real. It's really me. Like, I mean, I get I've been seen. I'm like, okay, you're really passionate about that right then. And I would rather have not, maybe. But then again, it's real, and I'm comfortable around you guys. So, you know, I wouldn't be able to talk like this in front of huge crowds, but I'm comfortable
You
here.
have to work on that because podcasts go on the road. We get popular. We
I mean,
have to do a tour.
but I'll be with y'all, so
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
still
yeah,
be
yeah.
comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care what I look like on the film because I'm being who I am, and whether people gonna like me or they not, and I've always been unliked, so I'm okay with that.
You got any you got anybody sometimes when you do shit like this, it puts a strain on a lot of your outside relationships.
Definitely have had, yes.
Yeah, because I this shit air a lot of times. Motherfucker call me like, what about that part? And I'd be like, bro, I don't want to talk about the podcast. If you want to talk about the podcast, get
Right
your
on
ass
the
down
live
in the
chat.
comments with everybody else and say what you say. Don't call me personally and disrupt my life about something I said because I'm all over the place on this shit.
Right.
I might reference something that I experienced 6 years ago or 6 days ago.
Yeah.
So leave me alone.
And the funny part about it, you could be talking about something 6 years ago, and somebody you was with 6 days think it's about them. It's like, bro, stop assuming that you are such a major part of my life. I'm not talking
just met
about you. Right.
Yeah, I've had people say stuff like, you know, just how can you just sit up there and talk like that? And I mean, like I said, I've had a friend whose man don't want her being around me because I'm talking so freely on the show, and I think I don't know, like
a lot of y'all wouldn't be in relationships if y'all got to hear how y'all spouse talk when y'all wasn't around. All y'all doing is getting the goddamn be a fly on the wall.
yeah.
They sound a lot like us.
Yeah.
That's what they sound
I
like.
mean,
That's all.
but I just, you know, I'm just like, okay, well, whatever. I'm still gonna do what I gotta do.
I just want to recommend a couple things next year. First thing I want to recommend that if you are a man, and I mean 18 and up, if you are a man, you should never buy a Lexus. I'm sick of that shit. I don't want to see no more other man in a Lexus. It's over with. It's not a man car. I don't give a fuck if it's $100,000 Lexus. Stop going to the car wash.
Toyota Camry. No matter what Lexus
Stop
you got,
shining
it's a
up
Camry.
But it's for a black wife. It's what it's for. It's the black wife's car. You know what I'm saying? If your husband play golf or some shit like that, like you deserve a Lexus. It's not for a man. I hate to see that nigga at the car wash shining up that motherfucking Lexus. They still do gold trim. When last time you seen
That's definitely not a man car.
Oh man,
I got in my cousin Lexus, and then I got in the Camry. It's the same car, brother.
It is though. But I'd rather you just get in the Camry.
Yes.
Just get in the Camry.
You get a Camry.
That Lexus is not fly. It's a girl's car. I just want to stop. All Lexus should never sell another car to a man. I just
Who you buying this for? Okay.
It better
Just
be
making
for.
sure.
The other thing I want to correct: if you were 25 and up, and you throw a barbecue or a cookout, take them fucking hot dogs off that fucking grill. If ain't no bounce house out front, it shouldn't be no hot dogs on the grill.
So what they got to replace it with sausage, huh?
You grown man,
Polish sausage.
yes.
Gotcha.
Stop with them fucking. I don't want no fucking Franks. If a grown man come over and you get like, hey man, what you got? And you hold that grill up, all that smoke disappear, and ain't nothing but Franks. Man, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here, man. Did y'all agree with that?
If it's men, you gotta have ribs and chicken, and hamburgers.
If it's all-
hamburgers is the minimum.
If it's all grown ups,
Steak.
brother,
Something.
I'm fine if it's just all chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Just who the fuck want this Oscar Mayer, brother? Who did you make this for? Ain't nothing but grown ups.
What if it's Hebrew National Beef?
I ain't never seen a man go to the barbecue tray and make a hot dog.
Man, they be eating them when you ain't looking though. That's what it is though.
It's like eating a banana in public.
Right.
You gotta hide it.
Just stop. That's just something that I just personally want to request. If you are 25
So no
and
Lexus
older,
and no hot dogs.
no Lexus and no hot dogs, unless the children. It's for the children, brother.
Right.
If a bounce house ain't out front,
And then they get the skinny wieners too. Now they don't even get the
So-
ballpark.
bro.
The only time you can eat a hot dog like that is if I feel like it's a couple places. If you're at a really big baseball game, like Yankees baseball game, you gotta get a hot dog. If you on New York, if you in
I'll
Manhattan,
spot you at a baseball game.
If you
Right,
in
but that's not a
Manhattan-
cookout.
You better be
Right.
in New York though.
If
You
you
better
in
not be at a regular baseball.
Nah,
You got to be a
you
Yankees
can't
game.
be at,
yeah, Yankees
Yankees
game.
of the
What we got
Cubs.
downtown?
You got to be Yankees of the Cubs. You can't be at Wahoo Stadium
Yeah,
eating hot dogs.
nah, that's for Wrigley Field or some shit like that. That's for Angels in the outfield. You can't do that though. Absolutely, I agree with that. Absolutely,
in Chicago, you gotta have a hot dog. 'Cause
Yeah, I
that's
said
what-
Chicago,
Yeah, you
Chicago,
said,
New
yeah.
York.
I support
Yeah.
all that. You just can't be no grown
Yeah,
man.
anywhere outside of that, you don't need no hot dog, brother. Get you something else.
I'm telling you, I might turn the grill. Next cookout I go to, and it's fucking hot dog, I might just turn the whole grill over. I'm sick of this shit though. It's just too much. I want to ask you a question now, but listen, it's not the. It's a 2-part question.
Okay.
First part is a simple answer. When is the last time you've been in love?
You finna piss somebody off. This is where the podcast get you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker, for 3 weeks is gonna go be talking about really.
But I want us all to answer this. So I want to know, when is the last time you've been in love? You don't have to give me who, when, just maybe how long ago when you felt like, damn, I'm in love.
Oh, like in love.
Mm-hmm. Everything was right. Everything was just, I'm happy. I'm in love.
I don't know, bro.
Not that I'm holding. Come on now, you got to give me a time frame. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years. You remember when the last time you was happy?
So probably like 4 years ago.
Okay, 4 years. When the last time you was in love, brother?
Cause you said like everything was good.
Yeah, I'm talking about with the actual I'm
Like it
happy.
was-
I'm good.
yeah.
This is my
4 years. Yeah.
You might. I'm talking about smack ass in the kitchen in love.
Yeah.
That in love. Yeah, not that just holding on. I still fuck with you though.
Yeah, 4.
you give me yours, man.
February.
February.
I cried at the airport in February. I had to be in love.
You look like a cry at the airport anyway type of dude, though.
This is 'cause I'm light skinned. That's what I get.
You just seem like you cry at the airport.
I don't cry at the airport, brother. It's not a thing. It was a one-time thing.
I can see you right
You
now.
in a rom-com.
And your Jordan Gatorade 6s and your
Singing in the
jeans and
rain.
your flannel shirt.
Man, it only been wild if I ran the
Your
Lexus
hat
when I
on
got off.
backwards crying.
I did. I was crying. I cried all the way to my terminal too. They probably thought I just told them I was in the military.
Nobody left you.
Nobody.
They did, but they going across the state. They're not going out of the
Exactly.
country.
Hey, thank you for your service. Thank you. I appreciate it. But when last time? I didn't know this was gonna be such a difficult.
This is difficult.
It is because I just like you say in love.
You saying
Yeah, like the happy part.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like I'm good here.
not like an unconditional
No,
love.
because we all might be still holding on to some of that.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think that's some shit that's constant. But like I'll just say, I'm not even gonna say in love. I'll say at my happiest place.
Right.
Probably about 3 years ago.
Okay. Have you ever been so in love that you kissed at a stoplight?
Yeah.
You been that in love?
Yeah.
That's some in love shit.
Like that's not that's some everyday, every time. I'm obsessive when I'm in love.
But
so.
do you know how in love you had to be to kiss at a light? Like you couldn't wait for this car to stop to kiss your person?
Do you know how much shit
that's
can
like-
happen at a light?
that's
It's a lot of shit that can happen at a light when you in love.
I don't know what else. You giving hand jobs at the light too?
What? Whatever the fuck I feel like at the light.
I'm gonna be stopping
That's
at all
that.
the
That's
light.
that. I can't get enough of motherfuckers.
Yes, it's like an obsession almost. It's like
This is how I know that's some good love. I saw somebody do it today and I got bitter. I got mad at them. I saw them do it. I'm like, man, what, y'all, come on, man.
the fuck you doing that? in
I'm hating like
daylight
a
for?
motherfucker all in my car. They don't care nothing about what I'm hating on. But I'm hiding my car. I'm like, damn, I'm bitter. I need to. When is the last time I've been that in love? And that's some dope
3
shit.
years ago, I done had some good spurts. It's been like 3 years
you
ago,
have some moments,
2
but
years ago, a year ago. It's just it's moments for that type of shit.
But that's a good feeling though. I was hating only because I remember and I don't have it.
And that's the feeling you like.
You chase.
It's a high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
once
a
you get that
drug.
first high,
Yeah.
you chasing
Absolutely.
that shit.
Yeah.
And what's sad about it is it's a lot of the times what we got to understand is that it's hard to get to that space with somebody who shit has gone sour with again. A lot of the time, it's usually a fresh start type of thing.
Right.
You can get back to it, but you have to have y'all got to have a certain type of
And it had to be a certain type of breakup type, like a
but that's
or
men,
a bond. The
Yeah.
bond had to be a certain way.
yeah, but as men, when you've done some of the toxic shit I've done, or you've been as toxic as most men are, in a situation, it stains a woman to a place to where it's so hard for her to get back to that space because she's always replaying the bullshit you put her through.
Right.
But it's easy to get there with somebody who you don't have a history with. You feel me? All they know is what you're giving them right in that moment. But once that shit goes sour, it's always hard to get back to that space.
place,
you can be happy, but it's almost like
Is it
getting like an
Is
accident
it
on your
possible
car and
to
you go
rekindle-
take it to get it fixed
Yeah.
and it looks new, but we know it's been in the accident.
Yeah,
It's on
yeah.
your Carfax.
Facts.
So it's kind of hard to get back to that space, bro. But it's a beautiful feeling. And to the people that are in that space, do your best to hold on to it.
Hold
Because
on
when
to
you
that
come
shit.
out of that space, it's hard as fuck to
hard.
get back there. It's just like the gym. When you go for the first time and you see your results start coming in, you addicted to the gym.
Right.
The hardest thing, though, is to get on, fall off,
Once you
and
plateau.
get back on.
Yeah, man.
So if you in that space, hold on to that shit because that's what we all long for. That's what we all looking for. I don't give a fuck how tough you are. I don't give a fuck how much of a gangster you are. I don't give a fuck how much you holler MOB. You feel me?
Nah.
Every man longs
Niggas-
for that feeling. You
Niggas want to
incomplete.
kiss at the light.
You are incomplete without that feeling, bro. That's what we're here for. That's what we're
Yeah.
put on this earth to do is to fucking love on each other. And if you can get in that space, stay in it. But there's a lot of sucker shit going on, so don't just be trying to jump in that space with anybody because
Yeah.
your ass will be out of it faster than you was in it, and you'll be bitter towards your next situation.
Facts. Kissing at the light, found out she saw some dick the night before.
You know what's
Fuck
crazy
a
too?
wall
I
up.
A
think
horrible light kiss.
I think for men sometimes y'all don't realize with women.
What we don't realize.
I don't think it's intentional. I think it's how I said I'm realizing being on the show that some of the things like me or you or me and Bone a lot of times will say will be the same, but I can't hear it, and he don't hear it sometimes because we really speak two different languages as women and men.
Right.
So, like, sometimes I feel like when you say stuff like, a man's done so many toxic things, women don't be giving a fuck about that shit if we still feel wanted the same. It's when we start to feel like you just don't give a fuck and you just doing shit that's so outlandish that if you lost me, you wouldn't give a fuck. Like, when we, in the beginning, we be knowing when they say, I don't even give a fuck, do it, leave. We be like, yeah, right, nigga.
Y'all
But
don't give-
we get to a point where we believe it.
And I agree with that too. You did. You had some bars just then, but I will say this. Yeah, you might not give a fuck, but every time something happened, you reference back to it. And that's the issue. You feel me? My thing is if I forgive you for something, I don't have a right to bring
now
it up
that's-
again in the
you're right.
argument.
I believe that. When I had my one issue where somebody cheated on me or whatever, I didn't never bring it up unless it was something where like they were not trusting me, and I'd be like,
Yeah, and
Like, what the fuck? I'm not the one.
And reference points are natural though, because it's just like if you shifted a certain type of way before you stole something from me last time, and I'm looking for you and you shifting that way again, I'm going to assume you about to steal something.
But
that's just the way it works. So it's like I could be doing some natural shit, and it just seems like one of those patterns that led me to the fuck shit I was doing, and now you're triggered. You can't help that whether you chose to
so for me,
forgive
it was
and
like,
move on or not. That's why I say it's hard to get back to that space, because we can forgive, but we can't always forget.
Facts.
So like that isn't even what made me want to go. Like I didn't care about that. I was never gonna leave for that, because it was like I kind of saw some of the things I did that pushed that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my own way a little bit then, you know. So I get it, but my thing was the energy that I felt. Like I like to be craved. I like for a person to want me.
Right.
Once I started feeling like I was aggy, you thought I was just aggravating. You weren't wanting to kiss at the light. You don't want to,
Look,
you know.
Men love with their heart. Women love with their head. Women are in love with their beliefs and their mental system. Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying? Part of a woman's relationship is in her head. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you shatter a woman's belief, that's the fed up point. Once she gets to that point where my belief in you is, because every woman goes into a relationship with a part of a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Right. Men are in the relationship for more of the actual what it is. You get what I'm saying? It's simplistic to us. It is what it is. It's either this or it ain't that. You get what I'm saying? A woman's in more of a belief system. So that's why most times you'll see a woman like, she'll date this guy. It's the love of my life, right? Don't go right. She meet another guy. She posts him.
Love of my life.
Love of my life. Comments are the same.
Oh, I'm so
face
happy
to face.
you said that.
Love him again.
You don't see that with men.
Yeah, right back with the children. Like, hey, you just had another nigga around the kids, but you just renewed my belief system. You get what I'm saying? So every man I meet, my belief system is I'm looking for the one. So every time I feel something, I make it this. And if you destroy my belief system, you get what I'm saying?
You can't recover from that.
So,
But that's why us, like, we can get back to that place. It's just hard for them to get back to that place a lot of times.
So remember what I told you? I said you had brought up a topic one time, and I said, "Oh yeah, somebody said to me one time, do you think men or women love deeper?" And they wanted to see my answer, and I was like, "Women." Immediately, I just said women.
Right.
And then he was like, "Come again," and I was like, "What do you mean?" So we both believe in astrology. So I was like, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. That's because Venus is the planet of love. Mars is the planet of action.
Right.
He was like, yeah, and love is an action.
It is.
And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, and he said exactly what you just said. He was like, basically, when a man loves someone, they really be like, okay, you know what? I done made it up. Boom, we connect. I love this person. That's it. I'm going to really fuck with them. And when a woman says, I'm done, they just cut the love off and just move on and love another person the same way, where this man is like, nah, man, I really loved you like that, and I don't really.
But that's because men love hard, women love often. You get what I'm saying? We don't love as much.
And I believe it,
but
though.
when we love, you got you something. Like when a man is in love like that, not that a lot of women have what they think is love, and then he's not in love. But when a man is in love, it's some sick shit, though.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like it's some deep, sick, weak ass shit, though.
That's why you gotta stay away from it. That's why I say it's a cycle inside every man. Women don't understand that and don't believe that when I say that. And I'm like, bro, that dude that killed the family, killed the dog, and killed everybody and killed himself, that's that guy. You feel me? That's that guy. A lot of the time when you go research how he felt about his family, it's usually a situation where the woman that moved on and thinking she can date somebody else, and he's madly in love with her still. Yeah. That's that guy.
Yeah. That's why women always ask that question is, oh, y'all can't put up with the same hurt that you put us through.
Did you see my post about that?
But you said something about it?
I said that we're not built to. I hate that. It's so aggy. I think you liked it. You might have didn't read it.
I probably did. I just be liking what you post.
Right.
Like, that's my dog.
My dog, yeah, exactly.
I fuck with her. Yeah, oh man.
I was like, this is the aggiest post to me because I feel like you're not meant to. First of all, we're not meant to feel hurt the same way at all. So if you fuck off on me physically, literally, I'm gonna be mad. But okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't think it's the same when a woman cheats because, like y'all said before, like women get fucked, men don't. So it's like,
they gonna cuss you out online.
But I'm just saying,
you right. But I'm just saying, you wasn't supposed to say that.
You ain't got no business being right.
But think about it though, like in my head,
I thought about
I
you.
Feel
right.
like it hurts more if I go let a man fuck me.
Right,
Versus if you just say, oh, I just fuck this little hoe.
But you got to also understand it's conditioning. Women get hurt more often. You done been hurt probably in every relationship you got in. You understand? Men don't often get hurt. So if it's something that happens to me less frequently, of course, I handle it worse.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, but you also have to understand, like I said, women are in love with their belief systems, right? Yeah. So there's a pecking order to that shit. So the first time I hurt you, I have not completely destroyed your belief system. You get what I'm saying? You're hurt, but you still believe I could be. You get what I'm saying?
Dang.
Men
but
were
the more
simple.
times you do it, we less of a belief in you.
So as soon as you do that one thing, we don't even know what left or right is. You done fucked you done cursed the whole nigga world. It was just that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
There is no belief system. The only thing you got is you just fucking me. All right, we cool. I love you. That's it, though. You fuck somebody else, I don't even know what to do with you. What do you do with her after that? I don't even know how to operate with you.
Grudge fuck every time.
Yeah, like I don't even. How do we go? Where do we go from here? That was my favorite thing about you, that you was only fucking me.
Right.
What else do you get?
But see, my thing on the post too was that y'all say that and y'all mean that.
Yeah.
If we feel that way, we have the right to say it and mean it, but we don't. We be like, oh, I'm a woman, I'm gonna take him back.
No, y'all have the right to say that. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, how they gonna say, oh, they don't feel this hurt is bad. They get hurt one time, they crying and they leave. They don't know what to do. We get hurt and we keep taking it. Who the fuck told you to keep taking it? No one told us to keep taking it.
Your beliefs,
should.
but you're right. But your beliefs.
Yeah.
Women stay for themselves. You're not staying for the nigga. You're not forgiving him for him. You're forgiving him for you. It feels good for you to be with him. You love him. You want this to work.
But if you really just want to leave, you should stand on that shit and go.
And they gonna kill me for this too. But what you got to understand also, it's a lot easier for a woman to stay a lot of the times because there's other benefits other than monogamy for her in a relationship.
Oh yeah, they gonna kill
For a
you
man, there are really no other benefits outside of monogamy. So it's just like he said, if you take the one thing that I get out of a relationship away,
my favorite part,
I have nothing else left. But here you are. If I fuck off, there's other benefits. There's other things you can stay for to benefit from. We watch it all the time.
Right.
And if you are in a relationship, if you get cheated on as a woman and there are no other benefits, then you're a whole fool in the beginning.
Right.
Because there should be more benefits for you than it is for us.
Agreed.
But the one benefit that we have holds so much fucking value. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have to hold that much value on your end because you have other things. We don't have other things. If this the only thing I got, then it's the most important thing in the world.
It's the only thing I got.
Yeah, but it's not the only thing you got. So when that is taken from you, you can breathe again, motherfucker, because you got other shit that you benefit. You feel me? That if you gonna take care of me and look out for me, shit, cheat on me. Fuck it. Just, you feel me? Because I got other benefits now. Right. But that's usually not the case in relationships that I'm in because I handle everything else. Yeah. Like my job is to serve you and service you. And your job is to just keep that for me.
That's mine. That's what I'm servicing. This is my thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm in service of it.
But women are evil. I don't know if you knew that, Moon Magic. I want to talk about an evil woman. It's a woman named Anita Howard. Y'all probably never heard of Anita Howard. First of all, I only know one Anita, and that's Baker. So if you hear another Anita, I know something was wrong in the first place, right? Anita Howard is a female basketball coach for Georgia Southern University, right? Have you heard of a school called Carver College? Mm-mm. Carver College. It's in Atlanta. It's a HBCU. Before I tell you the story, I want to read you the mission statement for Carver University, which is a very proud HBCU. All right, this is the mission statement.
Not HBSA.
No. I said SBCU.
Yeah,
I like that.
Like that.
Sacred Black College University. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Okay, cool. The mission statement for Carver College is: Carver College exists to glorify God by educating students to reach the world for Christ by serving the church, the community, and the world as biblically minded, professionally competent men and women of character. And then they have a bunch of beautiful pictures of successful black people, right? So this is a historically black college, right? Now, Anita Howard is the coach for a school called Georgia Southern University, right? She's the coach of their female basketball team. Georgia Southern University beat Carver College 133-15.
I seen that.
Brother, let me.
I seen that.
How can you do that to an HBCU? Why would you do that to your people? You could have called the dogs off a long 133. They didn't even score a point in the second quarter.
Say they throwing oops in the fourth.
Man, bro, where are the backups? Where the play?
Right. Still pressing.
They were supposed to knee like a football game, where everybody lined up and did what do they call that? The knee is the name of that play. I don't know, but anyway, if you allow, how could you do? I couldn't do that to a black college man. Anita Howard, you wear panties with dick holes in it. I know something. It's insane. Y'all don't think that's odd? Am I the only one who think that's wild?
That is wild.
That
When
is
I heard
wild.
that, I was
That's a
just like,
huge
bro,
score.
like, yeah, like when Kobe hit 81, you gotta take him out in the fourth. Don't let him play the fourth quarter
Come on,
too.
man.
He got 81, man.
They done gave up. Them folks scored 15 points, man.
That's sad. They could have
That's too
stopped it at
sad.
70.
To some good church going black folks. Man, I'm telling you, man, I literally on the pecking order, I got what's the boy who shot up the church? What's his name?
Dylan Roof.
I got Dylan Roof, and then I got Anita Howard. I do.
How they even played? How they even got in the? How did they?
I don't honestly, as a sports fanatic, I
put
don't
them
know
back-
how.
Don't put them back on the schedule ever.
Yeah,
Like how they got in the same conference or something?
that's a shame though. Like real talk though,
Who you had on your team to lose like that?
Yeah,
brother.
everybody was
That's
out
what
for
I'm saying.
COVID.
No, they had their whole healthy roster. But
It's hard to score 100 points
Yeah,
just with nobody on the floor.
they scored 133. Where your
Said
backups?
133 to 15.
Yes. When do you dribble out the clock? When do you just be like, hey, we done, man?
Take something out.
Come on, man. When do you go to the referees and just be like, hey, I touched the ball? You remember that commercial that everybody said? They be on, like, let it go. So I just wanted to let Anita Howard know that she's an awful human for doing that HBCU like that. All right, but let's stop bullshitting around. Let's get to Megan Tory.
Oh, did the results come out? Yeah.
No. The trial isn't until I think January the 22nd.
Something, okay.
Right. When you first heard, I'm gonna ask you first because you're a woman. I feel like it's only right that I come to the woman first. When you first heard this story about Tory shooting Megan, and I find it so ironic that it sounds like two white women, right? And it's like a very large black girl and a little bitty tiny black nigga. Like that's wild in the first place. Megan Tory sound like two white women. But what was your first feeling when you heard Megan was shot in the foot?
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard it was in the foot, I was like, I wonder if they was doing some Harlem Nights type. I'll shoot you in your pinky toe, and then it accidentally went off because they was at a drunk party.
Not a report just came out recently, maybe a couple days ago, that the officer reported that he was told that Tory Lanez yelled out, "Let me see you dance," before he shot her. I swear I didn't.
That's what I'm saying, because she goofy. She gives me goofy. My little baby is an Aquarius, and she just is goofy. Like, Megan is always laughing. I was like, I wonder if they was super fucking drunk.
No, they was drunk. They was driving the boat.
They said they
It was some boat
drunk.
That
And
man
I'm
said,
like,
"Let me see you dance, brother."
but
I can believe it. I believe it.
All right, listen.
But he's so
when I think about
ignorant
him, I believe
sometimes
it.
that he get on my nerves that it was easier for me to just be like, ugh, oh, Tory Lanez get on my fucking nerves.
Right.
He just gives me wore his boxes 2 days in a row vibes. like, don't he got to rap about wearing his boxes
not
inside
boxer
out?
briefs, like the boxes that look like shorts.
Yes.
Them kind of boxes.
Don't
He
ever
said
get
something about being so like he
don't
just
ever be
gives
that.
me that.
Don't
I
ever
don't
be
know.
that nigga.
He just irks me the way he responded to. Now
So
the
he
album
don't-
was
so he
fine,
don't
but
wash his jeans.
He tiny, man.
Yeah, he little.
Right.
But
I didn't wash my jeans when I used to wear 501s. You got to put them in the freezer. That's just for
In the freezer.
Hmm?
Never heard no shit like that.
ain't
I've
heard
been
that
wearing
one.
Levi's my whole life.
I just took them
501s.
to the cleaners.
You can't. No, you can't. Once you wash a clean 501s, they done. You just go
Yeah.
get a new pair.
Yeah, you
they
gotta
got 3
buy a new
wells
pair.
and
Yeah, you can't wash them.
yeah,
That's why niggas always want to buy 501s. You got to buy a new pair every time.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
fucking
rewear 'em.
ridiculous.
yeah. Them bitches
More than
old.
3 times.
But the freezer was the go-to. That's how you keep the smell out of them. Anything like
I
that.
ain't
But,
never heard of that.
So a deep freezer, I'm assuming, or you fold them?
yeah, you fold them.
Well, I can
You don't
see
just
your
stand
mama
my jeans
cussing
up.
I was about to say, I'll be
Cussing your
kidding.
ass out because you got jeans in her freezer.
Man, if you don't hush and move them jeans and get that fish out the back, so when I get off work.
Well, I got the jeans
The
between
501.
the meatloaf and the chicken tenders.
With the
But-
belt still in it, probably.
I seen the other day that they were saying it's some more stuff coming out where like the girl Kelsey is saying Megan lying and stuff. So I'm like,
But initially, stay in the
what's going
beginning. When you
on?
first heard the story, as a woman, what was your take that a female was shot? Did you?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think about it like that, honestly,
Right.
because it was 2 celebrities and I don't know them either personally. But like I said, I first originally was like, in her foot, what the fuck? Like, I know she wasn't fighting this nigga. Like, so was he playing? Was they playing? I thought something happened with them being goofy.
Most women were in outrage Like, I can't believe this.
Like I said, I didn't like him though, so it was the more the stuff came out, it was easier for me to just be like, ugh, cancel him because I don't like him already.
We're
Like
talking about the initial response, like when it hit the news.
I
like,
laughed
Tory
when I
Lanez
first
shot
heard it. I
Megan
laughed,
Thee
but like I'm saying, it was only because I thought of Harlem Nights and I immediately thought, shoot
I
me
think,
in my pinky toe.
I think we all thought about Harlem Nights.
If
But
I hadn't ever seen the movie, I probably would have immediately just been like, this fuck nigga.
women were pissed though.
But like, yeah, I definitely right after the laughing moment was like, oh hell no, like definitely.
No, I take that back. Women weren't pissed. Everybody was pissed.
Yeah.
Everybody was pissed for the most part.
But did you have any thoughts of skepticism?
Yeah, for me, when something like that happens, I'm just not a conclusion jumper. I'm not somebody that sees something and I don't allow shit I see in the media to move me to emotion.
Right.
No matter what it is, whether it's some political shit or some shit like that, I don't allow it to move me to emotion because I always understand that there's always there's another side to the story. Just like when the Jussie Smollett shit happened, everybody was so moved to emotion, and it's just like, bro, you can't react to everything, and then you realize that like some shit be some bullshit, and sometimes you feel me. So I always want to know, like even in the case where Buddy slammed the girl on the TV, of course that was wild as fuck. But you still like want to know, like, let me see what I want to know. What made that happen? So when it happened, I'm like, bro, I want to hear what happened. That's wild as fuck. Right. Because in a lot of situations, when it comes to men and women in situations like that, I'm just one of them dudes where it's just like it's almost nothing a woman can do to make me react a certain type of way. You feel me? On some physical shit. To even touch her, let alone shoot her. So that was wild as fuck from the beginning. Yeah. So I wanted to hear what else came out. Like, did she have a strap? You feel me? Like, I ain't know. But anything outside of her having a gun too, he wild as fuck.
What if she was whooping him though? Because I honestly, when I first heard
that's
it,
what I thought too. Because he was a little dude, she was on his head, and he shot her.
And I didn't seen a woman beat the shit out of a little dude. I done seen a bigger woman whoop the shit out of a dude. You feel me? So I figured, because, I mean, what is Tory Lanez? 5 feet, 5'1"?
But, bro, I don't care if she was on your head or not, bro. You got to wear that ass whooping. You can't shoot her, brother. It's a girl.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say because, sometimes little cats have small man complexes.
100%.
And that's with another man. Right. So how do you think a small man complex would feel if a woman whooped you?
In front of all these people.
Yeah, but in front of all of these people.
I automatically felt like she was getting on his head, though, because she a big girl. Right. You feel me? And she looked like she can scrap.
She'll fade something.
Yeah, she looked like she can scrap, and he looked like he can't.
Facts.
You feel me? So that was just like already in my mind. Like she probably getting on his head.
Which, by the way, we not excusing. I'm just saying what I thought about when I initially.
Yeah, he wild even if she was getting on his head. Right, bro. If she was like choking you to where you couldn't breathe,
like Homer Simpson.
If she had you to that point, bro, you gonna get the shooter, brother.
Which that's a funny sight. How do you picture Megan choking him?
Can you imagine him trying to get to his scrap while she on his head?
That nigga probably reaching fingertips trying to hit that bitch like a movie. Yeah. Motherfucker
right
can't get that bitch dying.
That's funny as hell.
But man, we joke about everything. But all bullshit aside, like a lot of people canceled Tory, as they should have. You get what I'm saying? But as the case went quiet, for me though, I just noticed that a lot of weird shit was happening. Like if you shoot somebody, especially in a place like Los Angeles, like it's not the South, it's not Florida or Georgia where the gun laws are very loose. He supposedly shot someone, right? They let him out on $35,000 bond. Yeah. That was weird as fuck to me. They let him go. They ain't been like, nobody been on him. Nobody, like, he been going and coming as he please. No big deal, right? And over time, I watched people in the industry start fucking with him. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why I bring that up is because people in the industry have brands. You get what I'm saying? If I thought you shot a woman, I couldn't do a song with you. No. You know what I'm saying? The people on my side, on my team, my label would be like, bro, you can't bring him out on stage. You can't. You get what I'm saying?
But that little nigga's talented.
Right, but you talented or not talented. If you shot a girl,
that's what I'm saying.
You cannot come out on the stage with me. You get what I'm saying? So I was forced to believe that I believe that they know
the truth
about what happened. Mm-hmm. Even when you look at Meg's statement now, she went from...
Because, it was other people there, like Kylie Jenner. And so people saw it.
But I think they were leaving, I think they had left Kylie's house at that time, which I think that's some of the reason why it's weird because, like the weirdness of the case is going on because it happened at a Jenner's house, a Kardashian's house. You get what I'm saying? That's why shit's under wrap, shit ducked down, because I don't really feel like they want that smoke about anything that happened. Low key, people were saying that homie like Kylie.
Yeah, they was in the hot tub together or something, the pool
Meg
together.
brought her big ass out there driving the boat, and she wasn't fucking with it. You feel me?
And something like the best friend saw and supposedly told, and now the best friend saying like, I ain't never say that, and or the best friend like Meg saying, no, I was never worried about no Kylie, and the best friend's like, yes, you was mad, you was.
But why would your best friend? So
the best friend Kelsey is the other witness. Supposedly she went to jail.
Yeah. But why would she come out? Let's say that was your best friend.
She
right?
said she came out and put it on live because Meg stopped responding to her about normal stuff. And she was just like, I felt like this was the only way I could get her to respond is to come to her online. And then Meg discredited everything. So then Kelsey came back and just was.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be something deeper.
It's definitely something deeper.
This your best friend. That's
what I'm saying. Best friends don't. So, okay, if I was Kelsey, why you stopping talking to me, bitch? And I know what happened. And I'm like, yo, A1. And
right.
and I've been
I
with
would be
you
vouching
since,
for you.
right?
Or lying
and I'm
for
writing you
boy.
something like, what we eating for dinner tomorrow, and you ignoring me. Like, I'm going to feel some type of way like, okay, obviously I've done something to you, so let me back the fuck up because I'm not finna stalk you. And then all of a sudden you change your number and now you're not contacting me at all. And I literally went to jail over some shit that I know. Sums up.
But what would make Meg feel like that? Like, maybe she was taking
her lawyers
Tory's
are
side.
probably her lawyers are probably telling her to put it all on Kelsey. Because that's what it's supposed to be.
Whose lawyer is telling her to do that?
I said that's what I'm thinking. It's like Meg's lawyers are probably like, you need to stop contact with her.
But nah, that wouldn't make sense because she putting it on Tory. Why would I have to put it on my best friend when I said clearly Tory shot me?
So because there's stuff coming up in the case, and that's what she's saying is the more the case goes, that's when Meg starts separating from her.
But everybody's saying that, like, when the witnesses came out, there's a witness that says, okay, cool. There's a witness that says that she saw the gun flash closer to Kelsey than Tory. Tory does not have any gunpowder residue on him. Kelsey does.
That's what I'm saying.
So sounds like Kelsey shot the fucking gun. So that means they was arguing. That had to be in a cat fight between them more so than Tory could have been in it some kind of way, but the gunpowder residue is on Kelsey's hand. How would it get on her unless she had the gun at some point?
That's what I'm saying. The more stuff is coming out, I guess she's saying like Meg ain't contacting her, Meg is being funny, so but now she going online.
But if Meg thought Kelsey was fucking with her, why are you blaming it on Tory?
Yeah.
So I feel like, let's say Kelsey shot you and you hot at Tory, so I don't know what I think. But it's something weird. I think Meg bullshit. That's what I think.
I think
you might have got shot, but
I think Meg was drunk as fuck.
Absolutely.
I think her and Tory was getting at it. Kelsey's trying to break it up. Meg give me vibes that she one of them bitches like, back up, don't hold me back type shit.
She a big bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking now her and Kelsey arguing because she's like, bitch, you drunk, chill the fuck out. Da, 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 da. And the gun, like maybe Kelsey was the one who did it, but I think Meg was so drunk she don't know that she blamed Tory originally that she feel like she got to stick with the shit.
It's probably so.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then she probably started realizing from proof, fuck, it was Kelsey. Now I'm backing up from her.
You can't be lying. Your teeth too big to lie.
Because I'm saying, why would you stop hanging with your best friend in the middle of some shit?
That's my big thing, though. Why
so
would
it's got to be like she realized Kelsey did it, or is Kelsey something happened? Something happened with her and Kelsey.
They need to do a 20 for 20 on this shit, though.
Because they said now they're saying there was no bullets found in her foot. They can't find the evidence. They can't find the bullets.
Right, they couldn't. That was weird too, though. They said they can't find the bullet fragments, so now they can't prove whether it was glass or a bullet.
They really all might be trying to just make this shit go away anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be trying to make this shit go away because it was a misunderstanding or miscommunication, and
but it
the
went
person
so
who
far
is
in
really
public.
on probably they don't want them to wear it, and they're just trying to make this shit go away.
Right.
So a lot of evidence gonna start disappearing, and they're gonna throw this shit out.
But so much money involved in this shit. Record labels, the rich neighborhood, the Kardashians. There's so much bread.
And if you make it go
shit.
away, everything is back to normal.
Right.
You feel me? We'll forget about it. But once somebody starts, like when somebody gets convicted of it or gets blamed for it, then it's still a situation. But if they make it go away, everybody can walk away scotch-free.
Because this don't make sense no more.
But what happens to Meg if it comes out and she's alive? What happens to Meg?
She has to
because
be canceled.
Her energy, even musically right now, is really, really low. Like she don't really got nothing that's hidden, nothing that's connected, nothing that's, you feel me? So where do they go from there if she?
But like you said, it's already in a space to where it's on a decline anyway, bro. You got we just in the age that was like, what's next?
Yeah.
The next, we already got other female rappers popping, Mulatto and all these other motherfuckers.
Yeah,
so it's just like in that,
Motherfuckers
especially
so fine,
especially in her lane. It's just like, bro, you got limited time. We watched it with Nicki Minaj. She ruled that shit for a minute, but it's just like once the next hot
She
thing.
had a hot little minute.
She
though.
did have a hot minute, but
Nicki run one
right,
light
but she was the original too, though. She was the first of her kind. Really, there was nobody. Nope, there was nobody
Ain't
like,
nobody like-
there was like nobody like Nicki Minaj before Nicki Minaj. You had Lil Kim.
Okay.
You had Lil Kim, but
Right.
Nicki Minaj was different, bro.
But nah,
Nicki can change her flow so many times,
And
and,
I-
the
and I-
voice don't sound the same,
nah.
and she can change up how
First
she.
of all, somebody was helping her write that early on in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. But that don't change the fact that the music was dope because somebody was helping Lil Kim
fine.
write too.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
She's
so-
a legend.
Yeah,
I'm not
both
taking
of them
nothing.
are. But my thing is, what I'm saying is that she paved the way.
I'm just.
Yeah, Lil Kim is.
She
a-
wasn't as much of a.
Look, Kim is the innovator of that
innovator.
shit. She's the
But-
starter of
She
that
is, but
content.
what I-
But we're saying, but
But
that
what
was
I'm
like a
saying-
10-year gap
and-
between her. So
and-
of her generation,
But and what I'm saying is like for the
Not
internet.
Foxy, fuck that. We'll get in that later. Yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
have that
bro.
music
They in the
debate.
same
Now I
generation.
want to have that.
But I mean, like internet
gap.
era. That's why I
Yeah.
mean, like she's the first person. Just like Drake is the first. Like there were guys before. Lil Wayne was before Drake, but Drake took what Wayne did and bred a whole.
Emphasized
You
it,
feel me?
yeah.
no,
Next-
I get it
next up.
that they're bigger. You know what I'm saying? But that whole female gap, you Kim, Foxy, Trina,
Well, that's another-
Nicki.
that ain't what he's saying.
You
He's
see what I'm
saying,
saying?
Listen, that's another debate.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm saying is this, bro, is that once you like now we our attention span is so short. with
It's like
artists.
3
If you
months.
disappear for a little bit,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh, yeah, music
you can't
don't
come
stick-
back.
yeah, music don't stick at all.
After Moneybagg Yo start popping, Yo Gotti can't come back. He might drop something and we fuck with it a little bit, but you'll never have that run again, bro. It's on
Yeah.
to the next.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like with her, it's just and she is not a little Kim. She is not a Nicki Minaj.
No.
You feel me? She's big, but it's like
she don't
bro,
got
like,
her own little.
She don't
flow
even have a
lane
Cardi B
type.
wave. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
Right. But
so-
Nicki was, but also Nicki was very versatile. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So
She's
her
not
run,
that.
her run was extended by different flows,
Right.
pop records, shit like that. Meg is just a bar type motherfucker, but same cadence, same whatever.
She's like a little flip.
Right.
She's like a
It's
Houston
dime,
rapper.
She's a dime a dozen, bro.
Yeah.
If she just
Yeah.
happened to have a moment to where it was her moment, and that shit is gonna pass, and it's on to the next. And all of the female rappers that are popping right now are going to have that same little thing, because you say, it's everything is cookie cutter. Everybody's mimicking the last one.
Right.
You feel me? And it's just like who's young. And right now, it's really one of those things of like who's young and hot.
Right.
Once you reach, it's just like a stripper. Once you reach a certain age,
gone.
you can still be in the club,
But Cardi
you're
locked
not
in.
it.
Cardi locked in for a while because she's not Cardi's
Because
She's
of
famous
Cardi.
music.
Because of
right.
her.
Yeah.
It's her.
It's
It's her
her.
personality.
Right.
Which in
is-
these day and
is
age,
yes.
like
but
the
you gotta think
Kardashians
of
or
how
whatever,
much
we
work
love
she
personality.
did on Instagram before she ever even got on.
She was
But
a
her-
person,
her
but she
shit
was a
her shit was-
personality before she was a
That's
rapper.
what I'm
though.
talking about.
but
Her
shit was-
personality.
her shit was that when she got on that show, that's what took her out of it. When she got on Love and Hip Hop, that shit took her to the next level because people loved her character.
No,
Right.
but I'm saying, but you know,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
had a whole like almost million followers just on Instagram
That was out-
prior.
No, that's Love and Hip Hop got her that.
No,
She
I
was-
used to watch her. She was hilarious.
She didn't have no million followers for Love. I
She
can bet
had
you
a
that.
lot before that. She had her own little
She
following.
probably did though, because she was a real popular dancer too, and, that's
And
like
she used
that.
to she used to make
Listen,
those
they
videos
say-
talking about you hit the back of the thigh. That's what we get most of her
Listen,
mechanisms
Cardi
from.
B, them niggas in New York will tell you, bro, that Cardi B was like, she wasn't necessarily a popular stripper. Cardi B was like one of the, I don't
No,
want to
but she
disrespect
was
her.
a very big
Like the-
social content
They swear
creator
she
on
was like the
Instagram.
low level ratchet, like
Yeah.
just top off doing shit.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck wrong with her?
I'm
like,
talking
type
about on
motherfucker.
social media. That's
Right.
why it was easy for people to watch her on Love and Hip Hop because we already knew Cardi from Instagram making her little videos.
Right.
She was really popular.
You know, I'm
on
a fact.
Vine.
You know, I'm a fact check this. I want
I
this.
can't wait till you do because I remember.
Yeah, but the difference between her and Meg is that we don't know Meg for anything outside of music.
Yes.
We met her
Right.
doing music. We
That's
didn't
what
meet
I'm
Cardi
saying.
B doing music.
We met her
Cardi
as a
B on some other
personality.
shit,
Right.
and she was just a motherfucker that made a rap song, and we like this motherfucker trying to rap, and this shit hit.
No,
And
you
then
know what
she-
Cardi hit
yeah.
because she grew because we seen her nobody wanted to work with her on her Love and Hip Hop. The dude fucking off on her won't make a
You
song
know what?
with
You
her.
know what made Cardi B pop?
She had
Cardi
that
B. Cardi B was friends with Partisan Fontaine. That's what
Yeah.
made Cardi B pop. That's who writes her rap. That's who writes Meg raps now.
That's why
Yeah.
people love. Like when she wrote
Yeah.
a song, of course nobody wanted to work
No,
with her.
but I'm
she
saying-
wasn't
She
talented.
wasn't talented.
But
She
a
met
lot
him.
of talented motherfucker wrote your song, but I will give her talent for delivering.
Right.
Yes.
Because You can't write Jocelyn Hernandez a song to save her life.
It ain't gonna
No,
work out.
But
because
listen,
she was supposed to do with this opportunity
right,
what Cardi
exactly.
did with
but
the
y'all
opportunity.
women, wow, y'all like that B-Day shit though. That do it like
Do it
it's
like it's your
your
B-Day. She a Scorpio too, so
I
is
don't give a
Stevie.
fuck what she is. She got a lisp out of this fucking world. You can't have a lisp and an accent though. I'd be like, God
She's
damn.
the Puerto Rican princess. What you talking about?
Oh man, I bet she got some good.
She's hilarious.
That's a whole nother issue.
I
But
seen her in the airport with her real family.
You did?
Yeah, with her real, like a real dude, not her TV dude.
Oh, for
yeah,
real?
They all got different. They all got off camera real dudes
Yeah,
too a lot
yeah,
of the time. But yeah, I seen her in the airport with her real dude.
I like her. I
Look
like
like he got all the cocaine.
Right. I like a little trashy love though. I'm either end up with somebody really classy or really trash. Ain't gonna be no in between.
You don't think you could get in between?
I think I would run off in between. I'm gonna pull you one way. I'm gonna pull you one way or the other. You get what I'm saying? I would prefer. I would prefer someone who's super classy who just won't let me do wild shit. You get what? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because if you let me kind of do it, we gonna always do it.
Right.
Now I got you doing something you don't fuck with.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? Or just do with somebody who into that, and then we just understand that's what it is. But yeah, I think that Megan's gonna have some trouble on her hands if they find out that she was lying. I think career wise,
Yeah.
I think a lot of shit gonna have to be rebuilt, and she was hidden for a little minute.
But then she what's good for her though is that we got all this pandemic shit going on, all this corona shit going on, and her shit could get swept under the rug if they get it done swift. In the middle of all this, we'll forget about that shit because nobody really gives a damn anyway. Because people are on to the next. Like I said, she has a cult following, but it's not a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B cult following.
Right,
you feel
right.
me? So it's just like she'll be okay, but she's never gonna be the hottest thing in hip hop again. That ain't gonna happen. That wasn't gonna happen even before this.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah.
With the new year coming, y'all still not fucking with the vaccine? Even with this Omar Epps, I'm running crazy out here.
No. I just
Bro, when last time you heard somebody say they had a cold or the flu, brother?
I don't.
It's been a while though, right?
Yeah, but I don't be listening for the cold or the flu.
But I'm
yes,
just saying,
yeah.
like, bro, nobody's been diagnosed. Everything is COVID, bro.
let me tell you
But
something
maybe
funny.
COVID out here fucking the flu up.
So a
Like,
person
Ain't
called
no
me.
room for two viruses.
Yeah, bro, I'm straight.
A important person in my life called me to tell me they weren't gonna be able to come home for Christmas. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I think I tested positive for COVID. I'm like, again? Because they got it
Right.
already, like a year ago or something. But they also got vaccinated.
Right.
Then they're like, man, you must have all the good black genes because you ain't got it and you be outside. I'm like, listen, when I'm outside, though, I'm not in people's personal space. That's the difference. I don't be all up on people. I will really find a corner and chill sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in people energy like that, right? That's what I said. This is what I said.
That's cap. I'm gonna start saying that every time
Boy.
they talk. I'm gonna just be like,
This
that's
is what
cap.
I said to her. She's
That's cap.
anyways, I said, and what's the point of getting it if you done got it and got the vaccine and you still got it again? Like, why are you trying to push this towards me when I'm cool?
The vaccine does not stop you from getting
Correct.
any disease.
It just helps you not die.
The flu, right.
I know these
the
things.
flu vaccine's the same with all your vaccines.
And I
is the
didn't
same.
get that vaccine either. So that's why I'm like, the big push to me is like, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. If it's not affecting you because you went and got boosters and vaccinations and all kinds of things and you still got the virus. So
And places like India going on shot number 4. They've had the 2 Pfizer, right?
Mm-hmm.
The booster, and now they have another booster. So they're
Y'all
debating
ain't
if
finna-
America
y'all
gonna
ain't
go
finna-
to the 4 shot system.
Bro, listen, man, y'all ain't finna shoot me and keep boosting me,
Me
bro. I'm
either.
straight,
I
dog.
can't do it.
I'm straight, bro. Just let me die like this. I wish I would.
Listen.
Wish I would go get shot and shot and shot. I'm like, bro, no, bro, y'all ain't finna keep shooting me, bro. I'm straight. I take my chances, man.
I'm never
You boosted yet?
No, but I'm going to whenever
You
my
better,
whenever
motherfucker. You
my
done
time.
started it now. You on the train.
Hold on, it ain't even about the train. Let me tell you something about me though, brother. The last thing I want to do is be laying on the hospital bed dying and be like, them niggas said, don't take it. I can't. I'm not going out like that while I listen to, because I'm gonna start thinking about all the wild niggas I listen to. Like you understand? Like I seen that nigga get a prostitute. I know I shouldn't have listened to that nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that ain't the type of people I'm listening to. Medical professionals. I don't know what's in none of the vaccines. I've also seen niggas take a Percocet with lint on it, fresh out of another nigga pocket. You get what I'm saying? So a nigga will tell you they don't know what's in the vaccine, and they'll take a pill fresh out of nigga pocket. I'm talking about with no paper on it, no plastic, like a nigga just hand you a pill.
Now, I
30 or 10.
Yeah, 30. A whole here.
I think that's absolutely asinine. Like, but I do try to. I'm particular with a lot of things, so it's not just that, not that vaccine. Like I didn't circumcise my son. I'm very unorthodox when it comes to all of that type of stuff.
I think you just missed the appointment for that circumcision.
No, I did not.
He made it seem like it was a
dick
choice.
stuck like that.
I breastfed all my kids 2 years apiece, except my last one. She was only a year.
2 years on the titty, that's normal?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, in other countries they do 5, but I did 2 because I didn't want them to have.
You can't be on the titty and have teeth.
No, you can't be on the titty and have tie-up shoes.
They wouldn't be on the titty like I would pump when they got to a certain age, but they still had breast milk.
Okay, I'm gonna say we can't be too on the titty.
Nah, they night nursed a little bit here and there,
like,
but you know,
if I can't see your scalp through your baby hair, you too old.
Yeah, fuck that.
They super smart. I ain't really had no problems. They don't get sick.
But I'm not tripping with nature.
That's
nature though.
They some superhuman kids.
That's nature. That formula is not.
It was cheap.
It's man-made. It's
I didn't
created.
have to get up in the middle of the night.
I have no problem
She
with
got
that.
these folks a leapfrog, and now she think it's titty milk that made them smart.
They don't got no damn
It's the
leapfrog, and they don't get screen time like that.
But that's I understand that. But like this disease, I've laid it out to you if you've watched this podcast.
Come on, man.
It's clearly man-made. I don't want to run back to
I don't even believe in vitamins.
But
So.
I don't want to go back
Let my
to
dog
vitamins
go,
are
man.
real.
Go ahead.
I don't
Minerals are real. Vitamins are man-made to create what minerals are supposed to give you.
Okay,
so it's a difference.
I rock with that deal. Okay, but listen, you threw me off though. You fucked me up with that one. But I went through what gain of function research is. I don't want to sound nerdy, but it is what it is. So the mutation of this virus, this is what it was created for. It was created to continue to mutate and to get worse and worse. And that's what it was made for. As much as they want to pretend like they're like, oh my God, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? But I've had COVID. You get what I'm saying? I know what I felt like laying on that bed. And I'm not going to say a healthy because I don't eat like I should. I got bad habits, but I do work out. But I'm a large person. I understand how hard it was for me to catch my breath. I understand how hard. You get what I'm saying? I have a friend who was an older gentleman, didn't smoke, didn't drink, but he caught COVID, and he went to the hospital. He was in a coma for 14 days. And when he came out, he said the people who were in, because they were doing like hospital beds with like little plastic tents over them. You get what I'm saying? So you were literally in a zip-up bubble. They came and gave you medicine through the bubble. You get what I mean? So he said when he woke up, there were 2 new people around him. He was like, man, what happened to the dead? The other 2 people that was there when he went, he took home and died. So my only thing is this, like, I just looked at it, like, I don't know what's what. I don't know if the vaccine's good. I don't know if the vaccine's bad. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's not in it. But neither do I know any of these vaccinations. I know when I go, I'm supposed to get my wisdom teeth pulled not too long ago. They're going to give me pain meds. And I'm going to take them shits. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure what's in that is not healthy or meant for my body either. So I'm not going to pretend like all of a sudden now I got such this big problem with not knowing what's going in my body. Because a lot of shit in my life that I've taken X pills, Molly, I don't know what's in none of that shit. So the last thing I want to do, just me, so I'm not, because I don't push vaccines on nobody.
Yeah.
The last thing that I want to do is be laying on my deathbed because I'm a smart ass. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, just keep doing what you've been doing. I don't believe that they purposely gonna try to kill all themselves off. You get what I'm saying? And I do believe I had COVID again recently, and I believe I fought it off well because I went to the gym, man. I was so tired. Like, it's different between being like tired from working out and like
COVID tired.
Yeah,
That's what
like
I've heard.
I'm like, bro, what's wrong with my heart type shit? But I believe I fought that shit off, this old Omar Epps variant, because I got the vaccine. And I'm gonna go get the booster when my time comes. My daughter got the vaccine, even though she's never showed any signs of COVID or nothing like that. So that's just a personal choice. But I don't want nobody to. It's a lot of people who had that same thought process, like not going to get the vaccine and die. And it's just like, bro, what's...
For me though, man, it's just weird for me. It ain't even about not knowing what's in it and shit, bro. It's just weird for me to meet a stranger and he got some candy and he just like, eat it. And I'm just like, bro, I'm straight on candy. And he like constantly trying to convince me to eat the candy, bitch. I don't want the candy.
Yeah, but
like,
this ain't candy, bro.
Let me finish, bro.
Yeah.
I'll let you roll. But for me, it's not candy. But what I'm saying is that, bro, like, it's just ridiculous to push for it. Like, I should have the option to not. Like, if I want to die, let me roll. I'm not trying to stop nobody from taking the vaccine. If you want to do it, that's you. That's on you. I don't want to put it in my body. I shouldn't be forced.
But you do understand that a lot of the pushback that seems like in your face, is just political. It's no more different than any other thing that has ever come out, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Because everything is so heightened politicized now because of race. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is, but listen, everything is pushed in your face now, Democrat or Republican. Like, for instance, a lot of Republicans right now don't want the vaccine, correct? I'm just telling you, they don't want the vaccine, right?
Correct.
Because a Democrat is pushing the vaccine, right? Mm-hmm. Just asking you this question. If Trump had won again, and Trump was pro-vaccination, what do you think those Republicans
be running
would be?
out getting the shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're only doing it, and it's only like in your face, shoving it in your face, because now everything is so overly politicized. So if a Democrat says, hey, go get the vaccine, it's good for the country, the Republicans, no, it's not. They're forcing you. They can't make you. If the sides will flip, the Republicans will be saying, go get it, and the Democrats will be saying,
you don't think it was wild to see Juvenile singing about it?
Yes, but that has
no, like that don't seem a little
right. But they do that to us all the time. But see,
and anytime they use rappers, it's for what?
No. That's a Democrat in office. But they don't understand nothing to do with us, and they do that every year for votes and shit like that.
My issue ain't a political issue either, though, bro. It's it's almost like one of those things to where I look at one area and it makes me second guess something when I look at one area and see you function a certain way, and then I look at this area and you like this. Let me break it down, because nobody's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about saying it like that. All right. Out of all the unhealthy things out there, bro, that we know kill people, cigarettes, alcohol, fast food. You feel me? Not there even around the vaccine, there are no campaigns pushing eating healthy. Like the hashtag fucking natural immunity is blocked. You feel me?
Right.
Like, so my thing is like, bro, like, it's the agenda to keep us alive is not real. If that's what they're gonna say, we're trying to keep everybody alive. Right. That's not real for the simple fact that
biologists feel that you should control the population to save the environment. They 100%. Don't give a fuck about us
and then I'm gonna tell you this too, though, bro, is that I've read a lot of books even before the vaccines ever came. I've read so many books prophesizing how things were going to go, right?
Right.
And talking about how there's going to be a mass hysteria, there's going to be a pandemic, there's going to be an outbreak, and then they're going to start forcing vaccines on people, and this is what the vaccines are going to do. You feel me? Now, mind you, this is me reading this 6-7 years before this shit ever happens.
Right.
So it's just like the Bible. People believe the Bible because they're starting to see everything in the Bible come to pass. You feel me? There's evidence of truth in it.
Right.
Just based on history. So me reading something and seeing it play out just how this book I read 7 years ago told me it was going to play out would draw some skepticism. So my point is this. Maybe I will get the vaccine one day. But as of now, I'm going to let these motherfuckers take it, and I'm going to sit back and see how it affects them, because you feel me?
You just talked about confirmation bias, and that's what happens though. When you personally believe something, you look for it. If you believe somebody's cheating or doing you bad, you go through their phone, you can find something. I don't care how clean that phone is. If you want to find something, you can find something. So you've read those books and you have those feelings. Mm-hmm. So anything relative to that, like, you're looking for.
No, bro, it's not looking for it. 12. It's not looking for it if it's exact, bro.
But it's not exact.
It is, bro.
It's not.
It is, bro. Next podcast, I'm going to bring you something I read, and it's going to look like right now.
Right. I've read probably more end of the world scenarios than the average human.
But the point really is just that if we really in America, we should have the choice and really have the choice without people being like.
But you do. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that you don't realize. They don't give a fuck about saving you.
Right.
Right. They're doing a good enough job killing you as is.
So you're okay though with it having the effect on women of sterilization?
But you don't know that.
They're saying that is a possible side effect.
They put all kind of shit. I've seen anal bleeding in like Tylenol commercials.
Yeah.
But you still take, when you get a headache, you risk that anal bleeding, don't you? Because it's a rarity. They gonna give you like all possible side effects, but there are, yes, you do.
I'm saying like sterilization is different than anal bleeding. It doesn't say anal bleeding is forever. Sterilization means forever.
Listen, I don't want to anal bleed for a day. But listen to me. There's no proof. The vaccine has not been around long enough to have any proof of sterilization. It has not. It just came out last year. Who the fuck knows if you sterile? It's a bitch you couldn't have a baby in 2018 talking about that vaccine, man. You couldn't get pregnant in 2018.
Listen, man. Listen,
no,
you got the shot.
Hold on. We're not arguing about forcing because we agree.
No.
Like, get it or don't get it.
I'm just saying that.
Right.
My point is, you got it. So
Right.
I'm gonna sit back and watch and see if you got them
listen,
grow a chicken wing got your back or not.
And if I
and if you do,
and if I do, it's gonna be. If I do, it's gonna be
I-
from McDonald's, not the vaccine. But they do a good enough job killing you already. The shit
Right.
that's in your Coca-Cola, the shit that's in your McDonald's that you eat, all of that shit has so many cancerous side effects, and that's why cancer is running. They do a good job population control already. What happens was,
they need to kill
but
you.
what
They
happened
need
is
to happen
when
a
you
little
learn
faster.
about the COVID, fuck the vaccine. Learn about how
did learn about it. I read it.
Learn about how COVID got out. Nobody want something that's going to break the economic structure of their company. This was not what they planned. This is not about saving lives. You're fucking up the money. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking up money. Ships are docked. They're supposed to get in trades, goods, services.
I know.
Everything is being affected.
But do you? But you gotta.
So you can't even go to LA right now. It's so violent in LA. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. This is fucking up shit.
Yeah, but it's not fucking up shit for the people who own these docking companies and shit because because they still win. They getting bailed out. They got insurance and all kinds of shit.
Yes,
so a lot of these people are fucking like a lot.
How much bailing out can we do?
This is like the same thing as when people just decide to go bankruptcy and get everything. This is what
this is
what they're
nothing
doing. They're
like
doing
that.
bankruptcy on our lives.
This is nothing
That's
like
what I
that.
feel.
The government can print money at their will.
Yes,
we understand
but it doesn't
that,
have
right?
any backing. But they're getting fucked up in other countries and they owing these folks money.
Facts.
So they're having to do some I'm filing Chapter 10 ass bullshit.
You think China give a fuck about a bankruptcy?
We're about to go through another Great Depression.
Yeah, probably so. But
no,
China don't give a fuck about if we owe China all that money. We don't. You can't file bankruptcy on what you owe me.
No,
Nigga,
I'm
we'll
saying
come shoot shit up if we got to.
They're fucking up everywhere.
Bro, we low key are China, bro. China already owns us.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
bro.
I agree. Now that
And
we
that's
agree
where
with.
it started.
Facts, but they not breaking out this COVID to be like, oh, so we can play bankrupt. This shit fucking up Australia. Australia on a whole nother lockdown. Like, this shit's crazy. Nobody released this. This was supposed to be a war tactic. They probably try to block me for saying that, but if you read up on this shit was created for war. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
if you
and
go to war with somebody,
fucked up.
right, they was going to release a disease that fucked up the other soldiers. And that shit got out to the world. That's not what they meant this shit to do. You understand? You know, when you had COVID, right? Mm-hmm. Could you fight in a war when you was fucked up like that?
Nah.
Fuck no.
Nah,
you would just say, man, go ahead and kill me, man. Just do your thing.
Fighting. The only thing you're gonna fight is sleep, motherfucker. That's all you can fight.
That shit was supposed to be a war tech. They were practicing on something to release out in case of a.
I know.
Right.
I read all
So
of that.
I just want you to understand, they're not doing any of this shit, but to save you, or they trying to be good to you. They trying to stop the fucking leak in the ship. That's all.
I don't know what the fuck it's for, but what I know.
But get it or
is that-
don't get it.
Nah, that's what I say. What I do know is I'm gonna sit back and watch the show. I ain't gonna be a part of it.
Hey, which I completely respect.
Yeah.
But don't be one of them motherfuckers laying on that bed talking about
Listen,
Boneface
bro.
told you.
Nah, bro, I'm not.
Make your own decision.
My thing is this. My thing is this, bro. I want everybody to do what they feel is best for them.
Yeah, like if
I'm
you
gonna
feel
do what
like
I feel
you
is
should.
best for me, and I'm okay with the results. If I get sick and die today or tomorrow, God forbid, it's just like, and if it was because I didn't get the shot, I'm okay with
But you're
that.
a special case like that. You can make a decision and be like, I'm gonna stand on it.
Right.
Whatever's whatever.
Right.
Most people can't do that. Most people make a decision because it's a
these
a group think, and then when the shit go wrong, say, oh my God.
A lot of people who are refusing the shot are gonna be people mad because they can't get a hospital bed. And gonna be in line outside the hospital raising hell and picketing because they can't get a bed.
And
my thing is, I'm not taking it, and if I get sick, I don't expect a bed. I'm not even showing up at your hospital for a bed.
Right.
You feel me? So understand that.
And
that
I gotta
is-
live with the chicken wing. If
If you grow,
for real.
So it's just like we all have to live with the decisions we make. I hate when people make poor, like you. A lot of us experience this with family members, to where just because somebody feel like you gonna have their back, they'll go make stupid decisions with their shit, and then come on you as a crutch. And then when you don't take care of them as a crutch, they feel like you turned your back on them or you let them down when you watch them be foolish with their shit.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with this. Choosing something for me. You feel me? And I'm going to stand on it, and I'm okay with whatever the results are. But if you are going to stand on not taking the vaccine and you get sick because you don't have the vaccine, don't take your dumb ass to them folks' hospital in the way of the people who did take the vaccine. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you get to choose to play or not play.
That we agree.
You don't really get to be in between. You don't get to goddamn not play and then complain about the shit.
Right.
So it's just you never gonna hear me out here complaining about nothing that happened to me because I didn't take the shot. You feel me? And just like if you took that motherfucker, stand on that too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, it is what it is, bro.
I never came out and declared either way. I just didn't go get it, and people just always ask me why, and I'm like, because I
don't want to. It's good
don't
enough.
want to. I just never did say. I don't say anything about it either way. I just.
Yeah, I ain't one of them. You got that shit, bro? I ain't one of them guys. I just my mom got it, my sister got it, and it's just like, hey, let's finish this documentary just in case.
Do you think? Yeah, I mean, do you think that they would do another shutdown? I think that'd be interesting though. I really think we borderline. I think we gotta have. Well, we live in Florida, so we cool.
Yeah, I think
shutdown for us ain't shit.
I think we passed the complete shutdown part. Because I think they're learning how to manage it a little better. And what you're not hearing a lot of is the death toll is not as insane as it was the first time. Yeah. You're hearing like so many, just like even with the NBA and the NFL, it's just like they had 96 players test positive in the NFL, but it's just like you don't hear stories of motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's just spreading.
Yeah, it's just spreading.
It's cold in a lot of places.
So I don't think we're gonna have another complete shutdown. Because another complete shutdown would probably keep us shut down. Yeah, we can't survive another complete shutdown. Yeah. Like I don't know what the fuck I would do if we shut down again.
On another podcast, I'm explaining to y'all why they named it what they named this variant.
I already seen it.
You seen why?
Yes.
That's amazing. That's power.
Weird.
That's some powerful shit though.
Yeah, these folks deep with it.
Well, they don't want to offend you. They don't want to offend. I'll get into it. But you saw why? We'll talk about it off air because I want to talk about it on air one day. But whenever we got time. But we won't hold them up too long on this podcast. But before we go, y'all, I just want the world y'all gonna admit that I was right about Megan Good.
You did.
What'd you
said
say?
it. He said it.
I said that she was. I said that her and her husband were going to end that relationship. Mm-hmm. I said that wasn't gonna work for them. I said that years ago.
Why did you say? Why didn't you think it was gonna work?
Women
for
over
people that hadn't heard.
Okay, because women overcorrect. All right, it's the same reason why Sierra and Russell Wilson ain't gonna work. One of the biggest things to help you survive in a relationship, the woman needs to love the man more. You understand? Women are built for completion. Women, you hold on. You understand? It's easy to break a man's confidence in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? A woman holds on more, right? You keep the family together. You keep the fight going. You understand what I'm saying? If you ever have an old, I don't know how people do it in the North, but if you have any old black grandmas in your life, that was the foundation of the family reunions and you know what I mean, the Thanksgivings and shit like that. Like women hold family together. As women start to evolve and become different things, now you don't really see family reunions and big Thanksgiving because women ain't really we got our own shit we got going on. You get what I mean? So women hold shit together. It's very beneficial when a woman is more intrigued with her relationship than the man. Now, women overcorrect all the time. What women do when they get hurt by their quote unquote type, very few times do they take accountability and just admit that they're choosing the wrong type of man. Mm-hmm. You blame that type of man when that man is just being himself. If that's what you want, you should have took what come with it, like standing on your decision. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of man you like, baby. It's stuff that comes with that. Just like if you date let's say you like nerds.
Some come with everything.
Yeah, you might like a nerd who's corny. Like, yeah, maybe he won't cheat. But maybe he in the house boring you to death. He got 5 screens up playing different Fortnites and you can't stand it.
Right.
But that's what come with him. Cheating. Yeah, but you ain't got to worry about him fucking with. You get what I'm saying?
Now you got to watch Fortnite, motherfucker.
Exactly. You better learn, baby, how many people you kill. Oh, okay. Like you got to. That's
how you build it so fast.
Exactly.
You building this shoe.
Yeah. He mad. He just hush. God. But when you leave, he talking to the people and shit. That's my fucking girl, man. You just fucking know what's going on, man. But like something comes with something. So what happens is women overcorrect. So instead of them taking accountability, they go find the complete opposite because they feel safe.
But now that's not your type.
But now you struggle in the relationship. If you know anything about Megan Good like niggas, bro.
What? 100%. I knew that though.
I'm talking about big tatted up thug niggas, bro.
Right.
That's what she's into. Megan Good came to my college, bro. When I was in college, she came there. She did she hosted a party, right? So the only thing we had in this little college town was like one little restaurant. So if you gonna eat, you got to eat here. Whether you're a celebrity or not, this all we got. And a fucking Dodger's chicken at a gas station, right? I remember pulling up to that motherfucker. I didn't know she was gonna be there. It was like a Kappa party. I wasn't going to that, right? But nothing wrong with Kappas. I'm just saying it wasn't my scene. But we pull up, man, she outside with a big Newport. Now, keep in mind, I've only seen her on TV. Pretty, prestigious, whatever. Man, she outside.
She holding that bitch talking shit.
Man, I saw her fired up. She that pack. I'm like, God. So when you understand, it's like there's a different persona to her. You get what I'm saying?
But that's what she gives me in all her roles. She
Not
gives you
even
that
her roles.
vibe.
You
Right.
can just look at her and tell.
She gives me that.
So you can't go date Mr.
Christian.
Preacher.
You can't find your dude in the church.
Yes,
He ain't
yes.
in there.
I understand that he makes you feel safe and secure.
They
You don't
said
worry
he
about getting
filed,
heartbroken.
too.
Yeah, because
Rightfully so, because
she bored to death.
yes, because she gave him hell. You get what I'm saying? The roles were reversed. It wasn't on purpose. She was just unhappy deep down inside. I guarantee you that she had to wait till he leave. Like, I guarantee you, every time he left, she went outside and smoked a Newport on the back porch. But she told him she
You
quit
know who-
And
smoking.
then she
You know-
just
you
did
know
a
who-
new role in the show Harlem, which is super good.
Right.
But she's smoking in there, fucking and doing all kind of
You
shit.
know who's equally unhappy in relationships like that? Women who date men for their money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like that. Everything sounds good. Everything feels good when you're riding in the Rolls Royce and in the mansion, you're taking pictures and all this extra shit. But when you have to deal with the man himself,
Right.
you go into fucking depression.
When you at dinner and he talking
when the
more
money
about
get
himself.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so that's why I say it's like, bro, it's more important for me to find somebody or be with somebody that's my type, that I'm happy with, than anything, because the environment is going to change and a lot of things are going to get old. And if you're not into that person and you're there for all of this shit around that person, those things around them are going to get old, and then you have to deal with that motherfucker.
Right.
So it's just like she was dating for the image and the magazines and the TV shows and the movie roles. But at home, it's like you dead ass
Or
bored.
I think
But
she
listen,
might have did that thing where it's like you get hurt so much you try to go to the complete opposite,
Yes.
thinking
Yeah,
they're going
of
to be
course,
better.
of course she
and
probably
then
had
they're
good-
worse,
yeah, she
and
had
then
good
you're like,
intentions.
He
I'm
wasn't.
fuck.
He wasn't worse.
He
I
wasn't
mean, worse as
Yeah.
far as like the feel, you know, that love feeling you was
Yeah, she was
describing.
just missing something.
She didn't get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, when a woman is when something's missing, boy, that should eat a woman alive. She got
Yeah.
to get somewhere.
Yeah, she
you
gotta
feel
move
me?
quick.
Exactly. It'll
Yeah.
make her resentful over time. But yeah,
Start treating you like shit and you didn't even do nothing.
and I just think that sometimes women get older and they tell themselves they're maturing, so they like, oh, I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna. Okay, cool. So then you go completely opposite and you forget you can't change your core.
Yeah.
You have to learn to find something good in your subset of things that you like, which there are. If you start to learn what men are, if you start to accept what comes with this type of, you get what I'm saying? You don't have to find the wildest version all the time. 9 times out of 10, the nigga that you signed up for, like, you ever seen a girl, I guarantee you, I know the answer, but have you ever seen a girl start a relationship with a dude, like just started, and you knew that shit wasn't going nowhere from the day it
Absolutely,
started?
from the jump.
How she don't know?
Yeah, from 21 Jump Street.
I mean, the day she said, "Oh yeah, that's my boy," you be like, "Okay, good luck with that one."
Yeah, we call it all the time. We know from 21 Jump Street in the talking stage. We know,
Facts.
boy, you going up, you going up a road, boy. You gonna be right back.
Right. But
Give
you
me
just
a
got,
minute.
You just gotta let her
I'll give
have
you a
it.
second. And sometimes you can know the woman and not even know who the hell the dude is, and it ain't gonna work just based on her.
Because she don't even seem like
Yeah,
she
you
picked
just like,
the right
bro,
person.
yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Right. But that's a fact. But I want to read y'all what it sound like when both of y'all can't stand each other. But for the internet, all right? No, this you don't have to play nothing. I ain't playing nothing. Uh-oh. After much prayer and consideration, we have decided to go into our futures. Why would I click my phone like that? Our futures separately, but forever connected. We celebrate almost a decade of marriage together and a love that is eternal. There is no one at fault. We believe this is the next chapter in the evolution of our love. We are incredibly grateful for the life-changing years we've spent together as husband and wife. We are also extremely thankful to God for the testimony being created inside us both, and for the blessings our lives with each other. I think I read that last part right. I went to public school. But that's code word for it's just mutually beneficial
Right.
for us both
Right.
to get out of here.
Right. I'm sick of you. You sick of me.
Right.
We don't want the same things, and we didn't want it. We didn't want the same things from the beginning. We just compromised on what we wanted to be together and to get what we wanted look like.
Facts.
Yeah, but it's not what we want. It just looks like what we want to everybody else. But we suffering.
Neither one of them are mad that it's over.
No, they both couldn't wait.
Both can wait. This is
He got
mutually beneficial.
He got somebody more like him that he already got lined up, and she got somebody who she like.
finna sing a solo this Sunday at church.
Yeah.
And she got a rap concert to go to soon as they get divorced.
Right, exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Now, watch who the next person she pop out with.
It's gonna be somebody completely opposite of him.
might
And his
be-
next one gonna be completely opposite of her.
She might end up with Moneybag Yo. He's single now.
Some shit like that.
Ari and him broke up.
That's for the next podcast. We'll get in that though. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it's just like, bro, relationships ain't built on nothing nowadays,
they're
man.
not.
And my thing
It's
is,
sad. It makes
I
me
do
sad.
love. I will say this though, I love seeing love, even if it's just an attempt at love, bro.
Yeah.
Because we're all learning from it, and a lot of these people who we're watching being in love, you got to keep in mind, are in their 20s. Or early 30s. So we just getting to watch their failed relationships when we've been through those same relationships.
Facts.
We just get to see theirs, and people hold them to a high standard. I'm like, little baby, what, 27, 28, if that?
Yeah.
Of course he wasn't going to be with Jada forever.
Right.
You feel me? Like, so it's like we looking at these relationships.
With money too.
With money.
Young.
Right. You that young with money and just, but I do like that these young guys, even in those spaces, are attempting relationships and attempting to be with somebody because that's dope. It's dope.
like
whether
Dirk.
they go. Yeah, I love
That's
that.
cool.
You feel me? I love it. No
But
matter
listen,
what it looks like, I love it.
Bet they make it. Let me
And
tell you why they
gonna
make it. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
I'ma-
Because you gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna tell you why they gonna make it. For one, you could tell he's a certain type of dude.
Yeah.
Dirk is a relationship type
He's a
of dude.
lover boy.
Every girl you seen, even he's the type of dude that a woman is gonna get sick of him far before he gets sick of her. Like you can watch Dej Loaf and him. He loved her way more than she loved him. She ain't even fuck with him like that.
Yeah.
She's somewhere punching air right now though.
Dirk is a different nigga.
But
She is punching
she
air right
punching
now.
air
He's
right
a
now.
Libra.
Dirk
It's
is
a planet
but
of love.
damn it, why would you mess it up?
But
lovers.
he's a relationship type
Right.
of dude, and you can watch how she's molded. She's cut from a different cloth, and they are two people who actually fit. You have people that go see something they like and they grab that just because it's the hot thing and it looks a certain type of way.
Right.
But even if you look at her, she cold, but she ain't the coldest.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just they fit, bro. Like they are two people who look like they should be together, and you can tell just by how their relationship is that it's not a show.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not a show. You just get to watch. So I will say that's a young couple that's gonna make it. They're gonna go through shit just like everybody else, of course. But
absolutely.
I don't think they're gonna give up on each other for one.
They're gonna be better than Will and Jada.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Right.
because they actually fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This you have to understand. When you look at Dirk, like you said, he is a lover. His environment forced who he is, forced the gangster and street and all that. But you can see in his quiet, laid back demeanor, he ain't really for the show. He just looks the way he looks. That's his environment,
From
right?
where you from?
Right. Now, the girl he is with has chose a man from that environment. And she accepts everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
When them niggas broke in their house, she didn't hide behind him or get under the bed like, oh, shit done got real. The word is she grabbed the strap and shot back and ran them niggas out the house.
Yeah.
Most women, if they dated a rapper, if the niggas had ran in the crib, she gonna blame. Even if nobody got shot, she gonna be hot with you.
Mm-hmm.
As if she didn't hear none of your music.
Right.
As if she didn't know none of that shit you come with. She gonna blame you.
That's good.
Why would you bring this on us? And you got all. You get what I'm saying? Bitch, this is what I do.
But you basking in all of the rewards and all of the shit that come with it.
They hugged each other as soon as that shootout was over. Fuck good that night.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? She accepts everything that comes with him, and that even means, ladies, they won't come out and tell you, even if he fucks off.
Well, he says in one of his verses, I'd rather pay a bitch rent up for some shits instead of her getting emotional and fucked up. So like, I think when he approaches people though, it's like, hey, I'm marrying India, clearly.
Right.
Yeah, but he don't even have to say that though, because I'm sure he handles them a certain type of way to where they know that.
Fact.
And they probably don't feel no type of way though, because he seems like a lover to where he's gentle with them as
them
well.
Folks know that man ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
They know when
he
they
don't
meet
even
him,
lie like he is. That ain't even his game.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not even finna tell you this finna be nothing.
Correct.
That you know what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But that's different. When you approach like that, you will be okay with stuff like that. So
yeah.
But they are separating for the same reason you're going to hear Russell Wilson and Ciara separate. is because they try to overcorrect, and when the foundation of your relationship is based on showing other people something, those women are technically trying to show their exes as a whole, look at what you missed.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna appreciate me. Somebody gonna whatever.
And I think Sierra's situation is gonna last a little longer. I just feel like she's a different type of stubborn, to where she'll play and she hate him so much that she'll stay in that situation for the look of it as long as it pisses him off. You feel me? Yeah. And it's just like I think you'll hear more so, but it won't be a separation letter. If anything, he'll find out she fucking off.
Yes.
Yeah, it won't be a separation letter. It'll be a thing that she trying to hold this image together. You feel me? And she go do her thing over here. Yeah. But she got to keep this together because she benefits from her relationship looking like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
she does.
She getting interviews she would have never got.
Right.
You feel me? She getting opportunities she would have never gotten.
But the only reason that's gonna last longer than the others is because her man has an occupation that takes him away quite often.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That too.
He's married to something else. In order to be in the NFL, that is a full-time gig mentally. You get what I'm saying? He's the NFL quarterback.
Right. The hardest job in the league.
Right. So you got to know he spends many nights studying tape. He spends many nights at the field house. First one in, last one out.
So she ain't never had to deal with him yet. But when he retires,
it's done.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I give it a good 2 years after his retirement. You can wrap them up.
Yeah, so she always gets at least a little chance to kind of miss him because he leaves. Like a fake.
Not deal with him.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm
not
just
missing.
saying.
I don't have to deal with him.
But I'm saying like,
I don't think
I
she
ain't
misses.
gonna say miss, but like like you're used to.
She not
a man being there.
She don't ever want to be used. She's never been.
She don't want him there.
She's never been used to him there because he was in the NFL when he met her.
Like
she don't even. She has to deal with this man in small increments. Imagine having a sugar daddy, that gives you $100,000 a month, and you only have to see him maybe once or twice. You feel me? That's easy. But when you got a sugar daddy you live with and he there all the time, eventually you'll be like, to hell with that $100,000.
Fuck that money.
So I just
and that's their relationship.
Yeah, she don't have to deal with him.
She deals with him as much as a girl would deal with a side dude because his main gig is football. He has to spend a certain amount of hours training, nutrition, and in his playbook.
And so he thinks she's just being cool when she's a great person because she's not bothering him, but she really don't give a fuck.
When Future went on tour, she was the most uneasy and unsettled. Right. It aggravated her. Right. Like I bet she wanted to call him every 5 minutes. When he didn't answer his phone or anything.
Nah, that's why she used to try to get Body Party to be featured all the time so she can go
on tour with him. Yeah. When Russell leave to go to that field house and she waved by and close that door, she can't.
That's why she be making all them twerking videos.
Yeah, she probably take her bra off and let her titties hang. Oh God.
Listen, I was talking to somebody that their relationship, somebody close to me, and I was getting some work done by her, and I asked, I'm like, your husband, how's your husband doing? She's like, he's good. He's out of town right now. And I'm just like, how often does he go? She's like, well, he goes, 3 weeks and come home for a week and then 3 weeks or whatever.
But did he do offshore or something? Or you might
he in military right now. Okay. Military or whatever. Yeah, so long story short, I asked her, I'm like, damn, like what kind of strain does that have on y'all relationship? She was like, nah, it's why the relationship works. She said, if he didn't do what he did, we probably wouldn't be together.
Facts.
Yeah, she was just like, I'm the way I function, I need that type of space. And the way he functions, he needs that type of space. That's why we're able to stay married so long. Even for the week he's home, I'm sick of him by the end of the week. So it only makes sense for him to leave. Yeah. So that's why I say if I end up in a situation where I'm married, I low key want to have you never seen the two houses that's connected by the little walkway.
Yeah.
So you still got a side and I got a side. Facts. And we live together, but I got if I want to be away, I could be away.
That's that meme that say, no, I'm not crazy because I want you out of my space, but in my space.
Yeah.
Like I want you out of my face, but don't leave the house.
Yeah, I'm definitely the type of dude where like we could be in the same room and not say nothing to each other for hours, and I'm doing my thing, you doing your thing, and that's quality time. I'll reach over and touch you a little bit every now and again or say something. You feel me? But yeah, we ain't got to be up on each other.
I'm a lover. If you on the computer and I'm watching TV, put your feet on me. Do something.
Yeah, that's why I say
I like that shit. Like, I'm watching TV on the computer. Put your foot on the nigga. Something. Let me know. I like that kind of shit though. But I'm mushy like that though. So, what's so funny about that? I'm a Scorpio. which don't mean shit. I just
Whatever you think that.
Hey, listen, I just
Give me your time of birthday after the show so I can do your charts. Then let me tell you if I can read you.
what time I was
Yeah,
born.
you too. I want to read both of y'all.
Does it matter how much you weighed when you was born?
No, it doesn't. But you can tell me if you would like.
I was heavy, baby, but I don't put my mama business out there. That's my mama business. But yeah, the moral of the story is, man, stop overcorrecting. Stop going all the way to some square. Yes, he might make you feel safe, and you can trust him, and all that shit you
But
think.
you know what's worse is
sometimes
when
the
a
motherfuckers
square hurt your feelings.
oh yeah,
you
sometimes
be like,
they be. Man,
you
listen.
was a square. That's worse. I couldn't.
And you can have a type of dude, and that type of dude be different every time. Like you don't have to switch your type to be happy. You can go with your type again, just find a better version of your type.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's a shitty version of your type, and there's some good versions of your type. You know, what is your type?
Looks or personality?
All around, everything.
Man, first of all right, seriously, I'm not even gonna joke.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna do the white queen bullshit and jazz. I don't have a color preference anymore.
Okay.
I used to, absolutely, but I don't anymore. But I do love natural curly hair. That's my bag. Like the girls who got the
I know what you're
curly
talking about,
froze
yeah.
and the oh my god, man, that shit right there. I got a thing for freckles, man. I don't know where that came from.
Freckles are dope. That's cute.
I do, whether on your chest or on your under your cheeks or some shit like that. But I think my vibe is just pretty and corny. I'll like a cool bitch throw me off sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
You
like
like
you to say too
motherfucker
much
too
cool shit. Yeah. Like if I agree with you or you agree with, don't say on God.
Yeah.
You say too connected with everything.
Right. I just don't. You just too cool. Like that be for me and the homies.
Too
but,
cool for school.
Yeah, absolutely. But I like a girl who is who. I like a girl who's assertive, not assertive, not controlling. Does that understand?
Assertive, not aggressive.
Exactly. I want a woman who has no problem with who trusts me to lead, who trusts that I want the best for both of us. You understand what I'm saying? My dreams typically include our dreams. Your dreams typically only include your own. You get what I'm saying? That's how women are wired. Whatever you dream, whatever your fantasy is of your family, your goals, your career, whatever that dream is, that's typically, not a lot of women gonna kill me and say we sacrifice all of that shit, but typically the family is a part of your dreams and your goals, right? I'm the type of guy that I take both of our dreams into consideration. I understand every man isn't like that, but I am. So just trust me to do that. You understand? But also let me know when I'm fucking up. I love to hear my woman's opinion. I love a woman who don't let me get away with shit, who tell me like, I'm not fucking with that.
Got me fucked up.
Right. If
Yeah.
you see me light a cigarette up, tell me, hey bro, what? Like, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I want to be afraid to do some dumb shit around you sometimes because that keeps me alive longer. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of the personality traits that I like. And other than that, just be a good mother. I am now. I thought that was commonplace.
But it's not.
But living in today's day and age, brother, to find a good mother,
Good
is,
parent.
man, bro, that's harder than you think. These women be bragging about their kids and posting all that mother shit, but when you go to date them and you insert yourself in their lives and you see how they raise their kids and then you think about having one by them and you be like, bro, what is this? Like, you listen to regular music around them, the clothes that you wear around them, the shit that you do around, the letting niggas just around. Sometimes I'll be around a bitch kids like, why do you have me this close to your kids?
Yeah.
I happen to be a great guy, luckily.
But luckily.
But bro,
Most smart men don't have a good mom radar. You could tell
Yes.
how a woman treats you and how a woman how intense or like how passionate they are about things.
Yeah.
And what things they're passionate about.
But do you know how I just thought it was so commonplace. But when you watch mothers now, bro, to find a mother just overly concerned about her child's grades and education now is like, you know what I mean? They make an excuse like, oh, well, you know, you don't gotta go to school and be all smart to get grad. I'm like, man, that ain't the fucking point. You get what I'm saying? Sure, you don't have to graduate college and all that shit to be rich. We understand that, dog. But while you going into school, you teaching them hard work. You teaching them some kind of just morals and structure.
Well, you're just giving them a better playing field to
Right.
be around these people in the world. Like, you know, you can have both. You can have at-home knowledge where you're teaching
Right.
them colloquial things of the culture, and you can have an educated person through that system that you kind of need to know, and then you can be educated in other ways as well.
Right.
But
And a little advice for the fellas, right? If you have a woman and her mother is living, date her mother. Like, figure out who her mom is, and that'll a lot of times tell you who she is.
What if they weren't raised by their mom?
Then
That's why I said if they have their mom and she's
okay.
alive and she's around, figure out who her mom is, because that's usually who she's going to be like. Figure out, because good moms usually have good moms.
Facts.
Like,
I agree.
just like shitty
It's a learned
fathers,
behavior.
yeah, just like shitty fathers usually have shitty fathers.
That's true.
And by the time people who had shitty fathers become great fathers, we're usually 30 or 40 fucking years old, because it's a learning process and you're learning through your own trial and error. So like, I'm not gonna say, I wouldn't even say I had a shitty dad. I had a most of the time absent dad, but when he was around, he was effective, because I still remember lessons he taught me when he was around, but he wasn't there all the time. And if you're not in for fellas, there's a lot of great dads out here who don't like live with their kids or have custody of their kids. But my opinion is, you could never be a real, like, the dad you need to be if you ain't tucking them babies in at night. It's almost impossible to be the father that you need to be if you're not present all the time. That pick them up and take them with you every weekend and spending time with them, that shit is cool. But it's just like anything else. It's almost like telling your kids something and dropping them off in front of a TV and just leaving them for the world. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like you got to be present in your kid's life. If you tucking them in at night, you have an opportunity to be what you need to be. And if you're not, good luck. Right. Because it's tough.
That's one of the things, like, I had to, people don't understand about me is, like, I try to think about what I didn't have with my kids. And, like, their dad picks them up from school every day now. And I let him do bath time and nighttime routine with them every day. And I don't care that it's like, like, he's at my house every day.
Come by. I was just finna say, he come by your crib?
Every day.
Yeah. And I think.
But I feel like my kids love it.
Oh, no, it's awesome for the kids. I'm just thinking about your next nigga. I got to deal with your dude pulling up to get these kids baths.
And
I'd rather take the tub outside.
Yeah.
Eventually, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They'll just go to his house. But it's like right now, like, it just works better for timing and stuff.
And if you are in a relationship and you do have a significant other, and then you have a kid's mom that you have to interact with, make sure them folks cool with each other.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you with a woman that and your baby mom's is cool and she don't want that type of relationship, then that's probably not the woman for you, bro. Because if you have children, that woman is always.
Say that one more time.
I said, if you have a woman, if your kid's mother is cool, you feel me? And she's, you feel me? Y'all ain't fucking around, none of that. Y'all just got a dope relationship. If you get a new woman and she's not okay with having some type of relationship with your kid's mom, because your kids are going to have to be around this woman. Yeah. Just like if you have it, like any dude that my kid's mom meet, I want to meet him. And it's not even, I don't need to approve of him. I just need to have a relationship with him so I know, so we see eye to eye on my kid, because we're all co-parenting at this point. Yeah. You feel me? So it's hard to co-parent with your kid's mom without communicating with your kid's mom. Yeah. Just like it's like if my woman got a new dude and he's going to be interacting with my children, I need to know who my child is interacting with. You feel what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, I don't have to approve of it, but I still need to know.
Yeah. You want to know who he is.
Yeah, I want to know who he is, and I want to know him. You feel me? I want to know him. I ain't saying we got to go fishing and hang out and all that shit, but bro, I want to have at least the type of relationship to where I pull up, I'm like, what's up, bro? You feel me? And
best case scenario. I agree with that.
We ain't got to be best friends, but like, nah, bro. And
I don't think you have to know that. That's just, but that's, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like, that's how it should be. But I also believe that sometimes that causes more problems than necessary. Like, if my baby mama dates somebody, I don't need to know. She understand where I'm at with it. If you allow him to do those things, I'll hold you responsible. When I meet a girl and I'm with, I don't let my baby mama meet my new girl whatsoever. And I don't fuck with my baby mama.
I don't need to know, but I know that my mind would want to know. Like he would.
But it depends. Like I said, if I think that you're a cool level head person, then maybe I'll allow those things to happen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But in general, it's not a necessity, because this is my child. Whoever I allow in their life, I'm responsible for. Yeah. If my baby mama let a dude in my daughter's life that fuck with my daughter, he out of here and you out of here. So if anything happen, I ain't gonna be like, I'm not dealing with you. Oh, I didn't know he was a pedophile. I don't give a fuck. That's both of y'all. So when I come to take him out, I hope you sitting on the couch there with him, because y'all gonna go together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that in general, like, because when I meet a girl, I only let women in my life that are responsible for my kid the way I am. You respect my kid the way I respect my kid. Even if my baby mama didn't approve or something, I don't give a fuck if you approve. Like, this is my side.
Yeah, but for me, I think about it on a level to where, like, I've had situations to where my kid's mom has hit me and said, "Hey, so and so want to take Caleb to so and so and so and so. You feel
Oh,
me?
yeah, yeah,
and she's
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be there. Like I want to know.
Oh,
who,
yeah,
I want to know
facts.
who he
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
You feel
fact.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
So if like so and I'm thinking about relationships like on a deep level that we're like y'all about to get married, y'all spending y'all life together. You feel me? So
Yeah.
we're all a family, bro. Like I don't we're all a family. If you marry into her, you're like I accept you like I treat you like you her. You feel me?
Yeah,
just like I communicate with my kid's mom about everything and my son. Like she may not be around, and I may need to communicate with you about that. You feel me? So it's just like, bro, it's like if you my son gonna go somewhere with somebody, I need to know who the
Right.
fuck he going with,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
vice versa. I'm not gonna have there's been very few women around my children, but I'm never going to allow my child to be alone with someone that like.
I have a question
Yeah,
for
go
you.
ahead.
Let's say she said that Buddy was about to take your son somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, all right, let me speak to him, let me get to whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you talk to him and you ain't fucking. You just
No,
don't.
but this-
But I'm
Go
asking,
ahead.
do you think she would have not sent your son if you said don't send him?
Yeah, because the thing about it, if your woman is usually somebody that's going
But
to
she's not your woman.
I'm
Okay.
saying your kid's mom.
Right.
If your kid's mom is usually somebody that's if she's calling to you to ask you of approval, obviously she values your opinion.
But she
If-
might have just
hold
been
on.
letting you know out of respect, not calling to get your approval. You know how sometimes people be asking, but I'm telling.
Well,
Yeah, but if
I
I'm
didn't.
If I
asking-
didn't care at all, then I wouldn't even call. I
Right.
would.
just don't send 'em.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but listen, sometimes, but what I'm saying is you can care. Like I'm telling you, I'm asking you out of respect, but deep down I'm gonna do this anyway. Like I'm asking you to keep a cordial, like, hey, just letting you know your son gonna be with Buddy.
No,
is that
when
okay
it comes
with
to
you?
the kids, I wouldn't. If I wasn't gonna take the advice, I wouldn't ask, because then that's just kind of like petty.
Yeah, but see, it's the same thing though.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah,
it.
and I'm gonna tell you,
I've asked my baby mama out of respect, but I was gonna do this
listen.
shit anyway.
Right. But you said in the song, "Mine Forever." Ain't no use to crushing on nothing new. You just gonna get them hurt.
Right.
So my point is this, motherfucker. If I don't approve of who you sending my son off with, you putting whoever you sending them off with in danger.
Right. But most
Yeah,
women
so-
will still send their child.
Well, she
off.
gonna get a boyfriend
But,
fucked up.
see, this is my point. This is why I say I don't have to meet that nigga
Yeah.
because it causes more problems to me than I feel like rewards.
Yeah, but-
all
but-
I say
so-
is
so-
as long as they don't hurt my G, fine. If anything goes wrong, my G, I hold you
Right,
responsible.
but you still gonna be weirded out a little bit though, bro. If it's a dude you never met and your kid's mom, you come pick your daughter up and you like, where
Yeah,
you at?
I'm
And you like, she with Chad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be big weird, but when I when I
Yes.
realize I can't control it, what am I getting? I
Yeah,
realized
so-
a long time ago, whatever decision my baby mama make, I can't do nothing about that. Especially when you go to court and you get that court paperwork. Whatever decision she make on her days, I can't do shit about that shit.
I just thank God that I really like I don't allow it to bother me. One of my like I had a situation, bro, that was matter of fact, I ain't gonna even blast that. But anyway, But anyway,
But you're doing. I
but it was-
completely approve of
right.
how you.
Yeah, but it was a
saying to
situation
do.
where I'm just like, bro, like really, bro. But like you say, it's like when you figure out you can't do nothing about it, it's just you understand that
Yeah.
you can't do nothing about it. But what I can say is this: the reason why I want to know is because I'm going to extend you that same respect.
Right.
But once you take that off the table, then you don't
It's
get
off the
that same
table.
respect either.
Now that
So it's
is
just like
real.
when she come to my house and she up under my old lady, I ain't got to tell you shit.
Facts.
If I send them to the store, I ain't got to tell you shit because usually people who violate like that don't want to be violated.
Correct.
Oh man,
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
I can give you a million.
yeah,
of those
so
stories,
that's
dog.
why I say it's like for me it's a mutual respect thing. This is how we rocking. I want to meet Buddy if my son, if yours, and I only want to meet him if you're serious about him. I don't need to meet every dude you date.
Right.
You feel me? Like if this is your one and you decide, all right, cool,
we
this is
gonna be
where
riding.
headed, this is where we riding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my son how he feel about him just to know. You feel me? And then I want to have some type of relationship with him. We don't have to be friends, bro. You feel me? Because it's like that's unrealistic to want to be friends.
Yeah.
But to have a relationship is different, bro. I just don't. Yeah. So that's all it is with me.
No,
but
no,
if you decide we not rocking like that, I can't control what you do. Like you say, when you have my child, because what you do, like just like I can't control what you teach my child. All I can do is teach him what I
And
know.
trust me, those things are miserable. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's
my
that-
situation.
but all
I
that-
teach one thing, she go to her mama,
But
her
you know
mama
what?
teach something
But
totally.
that
you like,
goes right
man.
back to what you're saying though, bro. Is that you end up in these situations because you picked the wrong motherfucker. So it all
But I
starts.
picked the motherfucker when I was 16, so let's get that out of here.
Yeah,
too.
but
So
yeah.
y'all don't blame me for like,
Right,
you
yeah.
talk like you know
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, you did
Then I
it.
met this girl when I was 16
Yeah,
years old.
How old was
right,
your daughter?
right.
My daughter's 15 now.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah. So
So for
I
motherfuckers-
had her when I was a
Girl.
baby.
Which
too.
is another lesson. Stop meeting motherfuckers at 16.
But you know, in high school, you know, you be in love.
It's still a
Man,
lesson.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
listen.
be with you forever.
Listen,
Yeah.
and
forever.
listen, and what you gonna tell your daughter? Like, hey, baby,
Yeah,
this ain't gonna be
yeah,
the
as
last
soon as she
one.
be like that,
Just-
baby, don't.
You feel
Please
me?
don't. Yeah.
So my thing is like, there's lessons in everything.
Yeah.
Stop fucking around early like that
Facts.
because we don't know who we are then, and you don't know who you don't.
Yeah.
That was
And
a
when
dice
you,
roll.
And when you look back, it wasn't a dice roll. It was just complete ignorance. When I
Right.
look back with the knowledge I have now, all the signs
Were
were
there.
there that
You
this
just-
woman
you-
was
you
going to
just
be.
didn't see 'em.
Even from what you said, look at the mama.
Right.
Her mama's like this.
right.
All the time. But when you young,
You don't
you're not
see the
looking at
sign.
the mama.
No, you
ain't
trying to
looking
cook
at the
something.
family.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
trying to cook
you you just in love with what you see in your
Yeah.
face. You don't understand how like shit is a cycle, shit is a
Bro,
taught
listen.
behavior. Like, you don't understand none of that.
You always can reflect back and look back with a a more educated mind and see all the answers, but that's not there.
Facts.
So what people have to do is listen to the people who came before them. When people give you advice, understand that usually that advice is from experience. You could experience it yourself. or
Even
you
though
can
I'm
live-
still
yeah.
likely to get a porn star pregnant at this age,
Yeah.
just understand it's just I stand on that. I
Right,
take
you
the
know what
chicken
come
wing.
with it, though.
I take the chicken wing to come with it. I get it.
Yeah,
trying
so
to fly away.
Yeah, that's just what happened.
When I hear my baby mama was fucking in the club, like,
Yeah, just
probably
for me
so.
though, it's like I'm cool with whatever somebody decides to do with their time and parents, and it's just I'm gonna give you that same energy back, and there's that.
Close us out, Tania. Since you a host now, go. You got a grand closing for us. Let's see this. Or you need time to work on you need to get in the mirror. You know, while you curling your hair.
Boy,
This is
how you gonna
Tania
fake act
Latina.
shy? We're a
Right.
minute and 40, an hour and 50 in. She gonna act shy when it's time.
Doing
to
I
her
just don't
roll.
know what to
doing
say.
her rollers in the hair. This is Tania.
Oh yeah, you was watching my
Yeah, I was
live.
watching your live and they're bucking.
Man,
Do
you-
women shower before they put their makeup on?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
I was just wondering.
do.
I just wondering which. I just asked. I didn't
You know what I'm
I
excited
didn't know which
about,
one
though?
come first.
we got somebody on this show that people hate more than they hate me, and I love it.
Facts. Tania got
I
beef.
get boy.
Real live beef.
Boy, don't nobody like Tania,
I
but
know.
us.
But y'all,
That's all
We the
right.
only people
All
like
right, with
Tania.
you.
you right. They hate me,
I don't
man.
even think Tania friends like Tania.
They don't like you even less you
Damn.
keep siding with us.
Yeah,
you
exactly. She make it worse.
Just create a persona that don't side with us, and we understand it's just
They'll
for the
love her
show.
then.
We'll fuck. Yeah, it's okay. We here for the content. It don't
Because you
matter.
know what's crazy is like the first episode, it's just like, oh my God, we love her.
Yeah.
Second episode, oh my God, we love her. You need to keep her. Came back
That third
and
one.
started agreeing.
She fucked around. I see what y'all saying.
Get that bitch
get
outta
this
here.
bitch outta here. What you mean you see
She
what
coming
they
back
saying?
again.
Come
Damn.
here. Understanding ass bitch. Listening ass bitch.
How dare you
Oh,
agree
man.
with these
They just want
douchebags.
what it is.
Listen, this is what you finna get in a minute. She probably fucking them both. That's what's coming. That's what's gonna have you hot.
I already had that question. Somebody
really?
asked me
That's
which
what's gonna
one.
have- which one
they
you
said
fucking?
which one.
Oh yeah, I knew that was
Oh, my
coming.
And
God.
I said, what the
Female haters
fuck?
predictable. What she do to get on there? We know how. Man, I'm telling you, man.
Boy, it's
Y'all-
wild.
I said, I don't know shit about neither one of them for real.
It's wild, bro. Y'all got so much fake uplift. See the thing about dudes hate on dudes too, but
Yeah.
some of our uplifting of each other is genuine, bro. Y'all got the most fake sisterhood shit going on ever, bro. Y'all fake like each other, fake love each other, hate on each other, hang with each other, bro. There's no way I can spend any amount of time with somebody that I don't care for, bro. Like I'm gonna, as soon as you leave the room, I'm gonna be like, man, his little mustache, and I just go in
So
on
for
you.
me,
Don't bring that
it's
nigga back
weird.
round.
Yeah,
Ever again.
that's gonna be our conversation, bro.
It's
Hey, don't
weird.
bring him around me no more.
Facts.
But it's like for me, it's
Who
like
all over there?
I know for a fact that these people who say shit about me don't fucking know me.
Right.
They don't know me. They don't know shit about me. They don't know where I'm from. They don't know what I do day to day. Because day to day, I literally am working at least from 7 a.m. until 7:30 or something. Then I'm coming here at 9.
But that's
Like,
usually,
you don't know what the fuck I do in my
but
life.
That's usually why people hate on you,
Yeah,
because
they
they don't
can't figure
fucking
me
know
the
you.
fuck out. And they can't
Yeah, like, if
understand
you
why
knew me,
so
bitch,
many
you wouldn't hate
people
me. If you
who
knew
do
me-
genuinely
yeah.
like me, genuinely like me. Or people like y'all who they don't know much about are like, why the fuck do they want to
But that's
talk
the
to
best way
her?
to
some
be.
wild
Everybody
shit.
shouldn't like you.
You ever do some wild shit like you just know somebody don't like you, so you speak to them all the time?
I do.
Nah,
Yeah,
I let it be
I
known.
do.
I prefer you not do. I hate when
Yeah,
they speak
nah.
to me.
No,
I'm
I
like,
don't.
Nah.
You know how good it feels for me to kill with kindness for real, for real?
It ain't even killing with kindness for me. What it is for me,
It
is
don't
this.
bother me. You're not anything to me.
There's nothing more. There's nothing that makes you look more lame than when I before I approach you talking shit and I come speak.
And then you
dap me
speak.
and do
Yeah, you
some cool
change
shit.
your-
Then you
something, dog?
speak.
Oh my God, I love it. That's why I'm gonna speak to you.
Cause as soon as you walk off, your friends is like, bro, you scary as
Listen,
fuck,
bro,
dog.
See, but they do the opposite when they do the same thing in a way when you don't fuck with them. Like, they really be low key afraid. Well, I'm a larger motherfucker. Like, they really be afraid of you low key, right?
Right.
So they'll speak to you to disarm you. That's what I hate more than anything.
Yeah.
I know you don't like me. I hear you talking shit about me. But when I come around, you will go out your way to find me.
Right.
Man, what's up, big dog? That album?
Yeah.
Boy, I be like, bro.
I know you don't like me, bro.
What
Chill.
you do? That shit bothers me.
Oh no, I tell a motherfucker quick. I've said when somebody be like,
I do
"Oh my
too.
God, Tania, I like you," I be like, "No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't doubt much, but I done left plenty hands
You
out
don't
there
even
like
fuck
this.
with me. Why you give a fuck if I speak to you? You don't even fuck with me."
Yeah, that's what's funny though, is if I don't fuck with you and you try to doubt me, I won't doubt you.
Fuck.
No.
But if I know you a secret hater, I will speak to you in front of the people I know you hate on me too.
Yeah.
Because it just make you look extra lame.
Yeah.
You just look lame. You just cause the thing about me, I'm never gonna be having a conversation about somebody and they walk up and put their hand out and I slap them 5.
Nah, I'm gonna finish.
My word's gonna be, bro, you know I don't fuck with you like
Right.
that. I done said
Man,
that
I
too
done
many
said that
times.
me too, man.
Bro, you know I don't fuck with you like that.
Man.
And and be waiting on the motherfucker
They
to
be
say
like, oh,
something
that's
weird.
how it is.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Yeah. And then you go on about your business and that's that.
Well, you close us out. I'm a diabetic. I gotta pee.
That man something with diabetic.
I might be.
All right. I am Boneface, 1/3 of the Anxiety Issues podcast, here with my fully vaccinated, soon to be boosted brother,
Facts.
Adam 12 Taylor, and Tania Monroe. Hour and 54 minutes in, we out.
Yeah.